Welcome again to Alien RPG. I'm Scar, the Game Master tonight, or Game Mother. And tonight we're going to continue our escapade of Destroyer of Worlds. Everybody's surviving so far. Everything's gone pretty smooth. So without further ado, let's go ahead and introduce our players and go... Let's go counterclockwise, my favorite, starting with New Main.
Okay, well, hi, I'm New Main, aka Nico, and I am just playing the guy with the impronounceable name that I still cannot roleplay because he's an asshole and I am a nerdy cunt, so, you know. On to you, Joey.
Wait, you can't roleplay him because he's an asshole and you're a nerdy cunt? I feel like those go hand in hand.
Well, he's a tough asshole. He's a tough asshole. I was tough back in school, and then I became a nerd.
Touche.
Oh, I feel like you can be a tough nerd. Possibly. Anyway, hello. Joey or Pillowfarts, one of the two, whichever you prefer. Tonight, I'm playing Ruth Ann Dante, private first class. She is an assault marine breacher, and I have an alien inside me. Fuck. She probably has more weaponry and killing machines on her person than everybody in the group currently, but that can't help her if this thing shoots itself out of my body. So
interesting way to put it.
Yeah, that
shoots itself out.
Yeah, that's what I'm dealing with. But I do have a buddy, a best friend, possibly. Ryan.
I'm not your buddy. I'm just playing your buddy Hammer.
Just your pal.
Damn.
Brutal.
Oh God!
Oh,
just
love
kill
you,
me
Joey.
now.
Love you, buddy. All right, I'm Sam Ryan. I'm playing Hammer, Private Hammer. He is definitely Dante's buddy, and he is a fucking gnarly killing machine. He's got weapons, sure, but he is a weapon. That's what he thinks. I think that's it. Yeah. Govin.
Hello, everyone. I am Govin, also known as John. I am playing Sergeant Iona and playing the rifleman. And he's just here to hopefully make it out alive because that's the entire goal. And that's pretty much it. That's enough to Briny.
Hey there. I am playing Chaplain, the open android synthetic medic. A bit of a buzzkill, pretty serious about the situation at hand. But we're gonna see what's gonna happen today with all this. And I'll hand it over to Mason, Creep Freak.
Hi, I'm Creep Freak, also known as Luca Mason. I'm a gunnery sergeant. I'm pretty level-headed, also pretty serious, with a little bit of a troubled past. Alright.
Like how slowly
Yeah. Rolling over Govin.
The gentle
That's so funny. Yeah.
It was so quiet too during that was beautiful.
Sorry, Mason.
It's okay.
Perdona me. Sorry.
Is that everybody?
That's everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect timing as I finished. Okay, so yeah, last time on Destroyer of Worlds, you guys finally finished your dealings at the Marshal Station. Yeah, beat a insurgent, or well, I think multiple of you partook in a bit of the beating on the insurgent, with Silva just going to town on him behind closed doors. you guys finished and disposed of the xenomorph that was there. There's a team that's going to go and retrieve the dead AWOL Marine, whose name I don't have in front of me right now, and made your way to the hospital with concerns for Wright and Dante, respectively. Not to mention, Hammer was pretty banged up and could use some medical attention, and you had a tip that there might be more Marines there. You arrived at the hospital, had a looky-loo around, went to the morgue of the hospital. They're not finding any of the Marines dead there. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing in y'all's eyes, but Hammer did get treated, and currently we have Dante and an auto doc and a medical technician who is assisting you all right now, the same one who patched up Hammer, discovered something very odd in Dante's chest. Dante's having that done while Chaplin is assisting, and Iona, you kind of meandered around these 4 medical bay areas, and Hammer went to test the toilet, as it were, and Svieski, you
call it what you will.
You honestly, I'd have to look at. I don't recall what Zmivieski was doing offhand.
Just checking the place out.
You're just kind of chilling, huh?
I was literally just investigating around the place.
Okay.
Surveying.
Came up with nothing.
Beautiful. Now, so yeah, and you guys know that let me take a look at the map actually here of the hospital. You guys like the new layout? A little bit more alien-y and stuff, dude.
It
looks
it's
good.
actually really cool looking.
Medical facility. Let's take a gander here. Okay, now I have a frame of reference. So currently, Dante, you are in the Bay 1, the examination / surgical Bay 1. You guys know that examination surgical Bay 4 is currently in use, and there is a doctor in there right now. Other than that, there was just 2 patients in the recovery room 2. One was a gunshot victim, and the other was a drug overdose. Remember, you guys helped the med tech, or actually I think it was Chaplin, assisted the med tech with reviving the overdose case as they flatlined. The intern at the front is the one that you guys met and quickly showed you in. And well, he didn't show you and you walked past him, but that is where we are right now. You know, all you can hear, Dante, right now is the mechanical arm scanning back and forth. It's eerily quiet inside the auto dock. Zmivieski and Iona, you're just waiting probably in the bay's observation room, just listening to the flicker of fluorescent lights as this area kind of illuminated. Everything else was dark. You only saw kind of what are equivalent to emergency lights that illuminated the floor of the hospital. Everything has that sterile hospital smell to it that we all know and probably hate, except for maybe Hammer right now. He might be smelling something foul. I don't know. And we'll start the scene there. The medical technician is looking at his display, and you see him kind of just like he doesn't quite believe what he's looking at. He presses the button on the intercom on the auto dock, and you hear him talk. It appears some kind of foreign body is in your chest cavity.
Foreign body, like what? Like you fucking. Okay, what is it though?
You see right back in the observation room. You see her going. Can't hear her.
I start banging my hand on the auto dock. Hello. What is it?
Come take a look. I have no idea. The auto dock opens up, and moves at an angle so you can easily hop out.
I hurl my body out of that auto dock, but I'm kind of like hunched a little bit. I'm hurt and I'm anxious, and I waddle over there.
You waddle over there and see what looks like a still image of a curled up of snake-like thing, maybe a giant worm, actually. If not, you can see little tiny appendages on the top of it where you think its head is, but it's very large for even a snake, and it is very much in your chest cavity.
Okay, even if I was pregnant, right, that would be lower. Okay, get it out. Get it out. Get it out of me.
It's inside your
You hear what I'm
ribcage.
fucking saying, you? And I'm like grabbing him by the collar of his shirt. Get it the fuck out now.
I'm just a med tech. That's way beyond anything I can do. You'd have to talk to the doctor.
Where the fuck is the doctor? Like, get them here now.
He's in Bay 1.
I immediately leave the room and I'm hauling ass to Bay 1.
You try to leave the room, but it's locked right now.
Open the door. Open it. Open door.
Okay, he walks over to you and you see him take a badge and open the door up.
Give me that. And I actually pull the badge.
He's gonna resist.
I'm gonna pull it from his hands. I'm panicking.
Try to roll a close combat.
Kaplan's in the room, right?
Yes.
Is that correct?
You and Wright Wright is standing outside, actually. She's about to try to enter.
Dante,
Oh my
relax.
god.
You'll be fine. Just sit back in the chair.
Whoa, yeah, the doctor will help you out. You can't take my badge.
There's something in me, okay? There's something in me. I need to get it the fuck out of me.
And the doctor will help you as best he can.
Whatever he's doing over there, he can do right now to me. I need it done. And you, Chaplain, shut your fucking goal. Don't talk to me. I need this done now.
You can go see the doctor. I'm almost positive he's with a patient at the moment, though.
Dante, lower your heart rate. You're not going to help anything.
I'll just lower my heart rate. I'll just buy a house. I'll live in it. Shut up. And I leave the room.
You guys kind of shoves past you as well. I'm next. I need to see if this is in me too. And he kind of darts back and forth and gestures over for Wright to hop in the auto dock.
Yeah, I'll help him into the chair. And start hooking up the monitors and the peripherals.
All right. What are the rest of you doing at the moment?
I'm in the hallway, right?
Mm-hmm. You're in the observation room, so you're right by them all looking at this. Let me bring you guys back to the map, so you have a better frame of reference up that.
I'm sorry, say again, I can't hear.
I'm gonna bring y'all to the map. I'm gonna activate the map.
Are I able to see any of that happening?
Yeah, you're right by all of it.
Yeah, imagine there's a glass panel, right? And you guys can see into the room.
Do you guys just see darkness?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
My old friend.
Don't we know him? Don't we love him?
Bump, bada, bump, bada, bump, bump, bump. There we go.
I'd say Hammer's probably coming out of the shitter by now.
Okay. So, Hammer, you can see he was in the northern restrooms up here. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I didn't even show you guys the map last time. I think we're at the point where we can, though. I should probably just double check all this. It looks kosher. So, and the bays are down here. You're in medical bay 1, exiting. I misspoke. You're in 1. The doctor's in 4, not 2. So he is in the bottom right. where Iona saw the doctor working earlier. Okay, you, Chaplain, you help Wright get into the auto dock. She's kind of eager to get in there, also anxious. And the same scanning procedure begins with them. Hammers, you're walking down the hall, entering back into the Bay Area. Not San Francisco, but where the examination and surgical bays are. Creep Freak, yeah, you're right by all this. What do you do anything?
Am I in a room with anyone else? Like, is anyone else in the observation room? Or if they're not, can they hear me?
You're in the observation room with Zmevieski and Wright and Silva. So you guys were all kind of in there waiting. You could see what was happening. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure that I said that they made the window opaque last time, but we'd say for the big reveal of what was in Dante that he made it transparent again.
It's what's happening in Ryan's background right now, actually.
I'm standing there.
Hell yeah. Fitting.
I'm standing there and I'm just slowly shaking my head. Fuck no. Not again. Not fucking again.
Silva gives you kind of an eyebrow like raised look. Again? She lights a cigarette.
Like, this is your forestation all over again. Not again. I can't deal with this again.
Hang on, Gunnery Sergeant. What are you talking about again? You're speaking riddles. What? Have you seen this before?
I don't like to talk about it, but I've fucking seen this before. When our runaway, when we found him like that, I was just hoping maybe he killed himself. Maybe someone got to him first, but I couldn't imagine that this would have happened again. They took out my whole squad. They took out my lieutenant.
Silva takes a deep drag and sits in one of the chairs in the observation room. Great.
I just didn't think that the nightmare would have happened again. They got everyone.
Zmevieski, what do you do?
Honestly, I don't really know here.
Iona, what do you do?
I think I was just kind of pacing back and forth after seeing all this, and just kind of looking around. He's like, I'm not even supposed to be here. I shouldn't even be here. I don't know how I got this mission. This is bullshit. I don't know how I did anything that I did before with shooting stuff, but I can't be here. We got to get the fuck out.
And Hammer, you are there by this point for sure. Unless you're going somewhere else.
No, he's trying to rejoin. He's all in order. He's ready to rock.
Okay. By the time, Dante, you make it to Bay 1, the scan's already finished on Wright. There's a similar form in Wright, but you're all noticing, you can't hear what's going on in there except for Chaplain, but you're all noticing it's not moving in Wright. Chaplain, you're seeing a big like klaxon on there, like saying inert. This one doesn't appear to be active. And he opens the auto dock. Dante, you arrive at another bay. You see through the observation glass a doctor working on a patient who looks like he's currently been sedated. Please roll an observation.
All right. Observation. Poor, but we'll see.
One success is enough. It's hard to say through the doctor, through the glass, and from the angle the auto doc is in, but the face of the patient looks familiar to you.
Familiar in what way? Like, are they one of the people we've been searching for?
You can't quite put a finger on it.
I scramble into the room and I go, Doc, get it out.
Similarly to the other bay, the area where he is working is sealed off. It's its own room and it is locked. You're seeing this through a big observation window.
Oh my god. I didn't get to take the key card. I don't have anyone with me, do I?
Mm-mm.
She's trying to preserve her life. I don't know. I'm like banging on the window, like hard. Not just a little gentle rap at it. I'm banging on the window.
Okay, you definitely. Yeah, you definitely get the doctor's attention. He turns around, looks at you, startled. He walks up and presses a button. Can I help you?
Yeah, you can fucking help me. There's something in my fucking chest. I just talked to one of you. Get it out, please. Get it out.
See his eyes.
There's something in my chest.
His eyes kind of go wide, and he takes his button off the intercom, strokes kind of his scruff. He's an older man. You can see his sides peppering here, just wearing a lab coat, as you'd expect, and glasses. He presses the button. What do you mean something's inside you?
I mean exactly as what I fucking said. There's something in my chest. Get it out now. I'm going to start shooting. I'm actually going to start shooting things. Now.
Something.
Open the door.
Calm down. Calm the hell down. Is this thing inside you some kind of serpentine creature?
Squiggly and moving. It hurts to stand upright.
Oh god, not another. And he releases the intercom, and you see him kind of walk away and talking to himself. And he
Please
continues
take your time. Take your fucking time.
He walks back up. You will have to wait, as my current patient has the same affliction.
So, I have to sit here and wait. Okay. Alright. Sure. I'll wait.
You, once you're talking to him and you kind of calm down for a sec, you notice on the floor near the auto dock, what looks like to be folded up clothes and a backpack. Then you realize the clothes are actually fatigues and the backpack is colonial marine issue.
I'm gonna go through it.
It's in where the doctor is.
As I calm down, I actually let him know, while I'm trying to breathe through my, like, sweating bullets and trying to stand up correctly, I go, I apologize. Doctor, what is your name?
Litfin. Dr. Litfin.
Dr. Litfin. Right, understood. Me and my current military. We're part of the Colonial Marines. We have been looking for certain people. Would that person you're working on currently perhaps be a Marine as well? And I pull up those photographs and I put them across the glass if you can see through it. I don't know if you can.
As you pull out the photographs, it hits you. You're a bit hysterical earlier, but the man's face was familiar to you because it's Carvalho.
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to stop you. I know we need this man actually with us. He needs to be put into custody and taken away.
This man needs to be taken off world for advanced medical treatment. I can't allow that.
Put him on ice.
That's the plan. I need to get to the Moynihan so he can get in cryo. I've done what I can, but any deeper would kill him. Anything else I would have to do would probably kill him.
Well, how do we go about doing that efficiently? Can't we just sedate him and then put him away, and then we can put him into cryo so we can take him off to you? So sorry. Oh my god, it's USCMC, right?
What?
Can't we just put him away for a minute? You can stop what you're doing, and then we can just take him off.
But you tell me, you Colonial Marines are the one that have grounded all air transport off this planet. Or, sorry, moon.
Well, it wasn't me specifically, or my unit, but...
He looks hopeful at you. Can you get us on the Moynihan?
Can you treat me?
I don't know. But if you have the same affliction, you need to be in cryo as well.
Yes. Yes. Yes, we can.
By now, Wright walks up to you, and she's buttoning up her shirt. They can't do shit for you. Or Carvalho. We need to get back to Nebraska.
All right.
If what they gave me worked, it could work for you too. If Jaconis killed this thing inside me, it might do the same to you. Or you just might end up like Reese did. But any attempts I've seen them ever try to take anything out surgically has always resulted the same way.
Dead as a doorknob.
A lot of blood, yeah.
All right, well... I guess cryo freeze. This is absolutely fucking ridiculous.
So, probably halfway through this conversation, the rest of you would have had opportunities to do things. What are the rest of you doing? You would definitely hear Dante getting hooting and hollering with the doctor in Bay 4. By now, Wright is finished. We know the chestburster in her is dormant or dead. It's not moving.
So for Wright, she already knew that there was something inside of her from the get-go?
She had a good assumption, yeah. She was with the AWOL Marines who all woke up, and she was security, as she explained that she was security down in the sub-level 3 of Fort Nebraska, where they were conducting the experiments for Project Life Force.
She said they did something to her for it to be dormant. Do we know what they did to her?
She explained that everyone was administered a Draconis. And then there's a number, Draconis 54, something like that. Let me see. '26 Draconis strain. That's what she was given.
I'm still just, I took a seat somewhere and just had my hands, like, trying to wrap my head around everything and trying to calm myself down.
Well, when Hammer comes out of the restroom, he's all put together again. It's all, shirt tucked in, all that stuff. He's looking regulation. But as soon as he hears Dante yelling, he would worry about her and say, "What's going on? What's going on?" And grab the nearest nurse or doctor. And demand to know what's going on.
Aside from the doctor inside the sealed medical bay, is the med tech that was helping Wright. So probably shortly after you're saying what's going on, him, Wright, and Chaplin, you'd be done in there too. I don't know where you'd go though, but they would be walking up. The med tech. I have no idea. I'm not a doctor. I don't know what he does with the patients. This patient came in. He was badly beaten, and he came in with one other who is gone now. That I don't know. I don't know much more than that.
Hammer would turn to the Captain Silva. What's the captain's status right now?
She's about finished with her cigarette. We need to get Carvalho out there. Mission's priority.
At this time, Chaplin comes out of the medical bay. He opens the door. He's putting on neoprene, like medical gloves, like with a slap. It's like the parasites must be removed before it's too late. We have to get them out of them now.
Hammer starts making his way towards Dante's voice.
Okay. Yeah, you find Dante waiting at an observation area in Bay 4, yelling at a middle-aged doctor with glasses on the other side, with Carvalho in the auto dock.
I told you, get them out. That way I can get checked up because it's actually wiggling inside me right now. I can feel it. It's about to... My back hurts. My chest hurts. I feel like I'm about to throw up. I can't get it. Now.
I already told you anything I try to do would most likely kill you in the process. But for what I've seen, this organism latches on to your internal organs and feeds off of it and shuts them down. The only reason his internal organs are still even working is because of this thing. If I remove it, he's dead.
So am I dead?
I don't know what your situation is. I haven't examined you, and I can't right now. I have to figure out what to do with my current patient.
So,
He is feverish and can barely walk. You seem just fine. You clearly have much more time than he does.
I think I can hold it back pretty well. I'm actually feverish and feel fucking awful. I don't want to have something hatch out of me like I'm an egg. I already saw what it does, and I do not want it to happen to me. Fix it. Please.
As I said, we would need to get you on the Moynihan and cryo as well.
Alright, then do it.
If we can get back, if we can get somewhere with more advanced equipment, maybe there would be a chance.
Okay, well, where we would need to go, as you said, with more equipment, where would that be?
Not on Ariarchus, not on some outback colony.
Then let's go. I'll take you with me.
Hammer's been standing there. He's pretty dense, but this is sunk in, and so he just turns around and he heads back, and he's like, Captain, we need to leave. We need to get back to the Moynihan.
I could hear it. Okay, let me radio in. Let me see what the major says. Okay. She takes out and lights a cigarette.
Private Carvalho has no time. We must remove it now.
Does anyone respond?
Yeah, listen to the doc.
He's dead and anyways. What does it matter? He's going to jail.
We must try.
Better him than Dante. Why are we gonna let someone who's going to jail live and spend all that time working on them when we could be working on Dante?
Silva says while she's working her comm, because he needs to face justice, and he's not getting executed just for one bad decision. Execution? You think this is an execution? This is a massacre. Alright? I've seen it firsthand. I think that's about as justice as you're gonna get. I already explained. We need to see why they fled, what's going on. We need more information. And we're not just gonna throw their lives away just because we're clearly all fucking scared. She says sternly at Mason's face.
We're gonna throw Dante's life away?
I didn't say that.
I just turn around and like scoff and just shake my head and like just run my fingers through my hair like, fuck.
Is Carvalho like pale and sweaty at this time and panicked, or what do they look like?
Carvalho is sedated currently, but pale and sweaty is accurate as well.
We have to act now.
You hear over your comms, Syl will finally get a hold of Major Hatfield and she explains the situation in full. Hatfield says, "Stand by." You hear silence for a moment. "Your orders are unchanged. Retrieve the AWOL Marines and return to base."
Sounds clear to me.
Silva kind of lets out a sigh. You hear her actually backtalk and explain the Moynihan situation, and just gets kicked back immediately. Typical shit. This is need to know. You don't need to know. The mission is priority. All others are secondary.
So to be clear, we're getting orders to take Carvalho back, yet the doctor's not budging, right?
That's the situation.
Maybe I don't know, we don't have like a stun gunner.
We've got real guns.
If we do not remove this parasite, we'll have no Marines to take back. At least this one. And he'll gesture towards Carvalho, sedated Carvalho.
The doctor still holding down the intercom. You're not touching the patient. I already explained that would kill him. I'm going to save this man's life and figure out a way on the Moynihan with or without you.
And for Wright,
And you see at that point, he starts to step back towards the Marine's gear, not turning his back on you.
But he's behind glass, right?
Right.
Is it bulletproof glass?
Does that glass look like it would be bulletproof? Yeah.
How would glass look bulletproof?
I would imagine that a colonial marine might know.
If it's bulletproof looking, perhaps.
It's on the thicker side, and it is soundproof. You know that.
For Wright, when Wright got their parasite dormant, you said that happened in Nebraska?
Sublevel 3 of Fort Nebraska. It was where she said she got inoculated, or was told she was inoculated.
Project Life Force.
Mm-hmm.
Are we able to do the same for Dante? Possibly?
Are you asking that in character?
Maybe not in character, but is it like it's still standing? Is that like a possible?
To where you came from.
Okay, so if we came from there, and she knew about it though.
These are Marines that went AWOL from the fort that you all are coming out of.
And we're supposed to be going back there, correct?
You're supposed to be taking the Marines back, yeah. You called in for Reese's corpse to be retrieved from Fort Nebraska. So they're on the way to get him, since he's a pile of meat. Anybody else you're meant to arrest and bring back.
Okay, so we're supposed to be going back there anyways.
Right.
Okay. Then in character, if everyone's around, I'm just suggesting to them, doctor or not, fuck this guy. We have orders, and I'm thinking this is the only way we're gonna save Dante. I don't know what we're gonna do, but we're gonna have to take Carvalho by force, put him on, transport him however necessary, and then if we get back, save Dante.
Hammer says, fuck yeah, and opens fire on a portion of the glass to the side to avoid direct ricochet or fire through. He's not. If the glass shatters, it's not going to hit anybody else. But yeah, he shoots the glass.
Yeah, you shoot in a direction where nothing crazy would happen, just to test the glass, it sounds like, or where are you aiming exactly?
Well, ideally to shoot through the glass. So yeah, if we're looking through the glass at the doctor, then I would aim far off to the side.
Okay, not trying to shoot the doctor or anything. Okay,
correct.
Yeah, you shoot through the glass like it's paper with your auto gun. Immediately when this happens, the doctor turns around and grabs something and picks up what is probably Carvalho's pulse rifle and points it at you. Silva immediately goes over to you and with her foot kicks your auto gun to the side and blasts into the wall. I never gave any orders to open fire.
Just glass, Captain.
No shit.
We were told by any means necessary.
We weren't told to kill civilians. Keep your heads fucking cool. Keep your... She gestures at everybody, including the doctor. We're all cool. I'm assuming you can hear us now with the holes in the glass. He's like, you see him. He's obviously like shaking.
You're welcome.
Step away. Step away. I don't want to have to use this. Everybody roll
Hammer puts his
observation.
gun at ease.
All right. Just a quick observation from everybody. I'll be right back.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Oh, Lord.
0 successes for Hammer.
It's fine. Everything's
You.
fine.
Is it?
Not for you.
We are not fine.
y'all are firing at civilians, and I'm in the
yeah,
other room
man.
just like, ah!
No,
Like,
you guys are. This is an intense moment, but you are not in. I would say a stressful scenario right now with one civilian shakingly pointing a gun at you. So stress is not going to be a factor for this. So don't worry about your stress. Wow, God, what happened?
We're like,
We're
we can
fucking
do this.
stressed.
Yeah, so those stress dice aren't a factor here for these roles that aren't, in my opinion, as a GM, a stressful situation or a dangerous situation. Those are successes. So yeah, and it was just for a minor fun detail. Those who check as you were trying to do so, and maybe you guys just happen to be at the right angle in the observation room as opposed to the others, but you can see that the pulse rifle is still on safety.
Got him.
Funny. And good.
Funny and good, yes, indeed. What do you all do?
My job is done. I step back.
Hammer's like, I got to shoot.
Well, I mean, the glass was a barrier, and now that barrier's down, so we can proceed.
Actions.
We're
Wake up,
taking
wake up,
Carvalho.
folks. Wake up. What are you doing?
Come on, guys. We're taking Carvalho. We're taking him back to base.
Got a civilian pointing a pulse rifle at you with safety on.
Oh. All right. Well, Hammer goes and takes it away from him. How about that?
Okay. You're gonna hear a click as you try to scale over the window, and he's gonna check the rifle and attempt to turn the safety off as you get very close.
I didn't even know that the safety was off. or rather, the safety's on. You know, one way or the other. Yeah, Hammer's gonna take that rifle from him.
Yeah, and Hammer does. He looks at it and tries to fiddle with it, and you immediately take it from him. He's going to die if you take him. You can't take him. I need to save him.
Well, you can come with.
He kind of looks at you oddly.
What? Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Get him up. Get him going. We got our orders.
I will not.
Hammer checks this pulse rifle and takes the safety off. Shows it to him. Shows him the safety. Shows him that it's active. He says, "You will."
Roll manipulation. How that? And I think that's exactly how Hammer would manipulate.
Yeah. So this is my menacing talent.
Yeah. Perfect way
scary
for
physical presence. So I get to roll my strength instead of empathy. And let's see. I have no stress dice. Let's roll.
What is your strength score opposed to your empathy?
My strength is 5. My empathy is 1.
So what? I don't know. Because you want to add. Do you have any manipulation?
No.
Okay, then it doesn't matter. I was gonna say you could probably just roll your manipulation, just add whatever dice you're missing for your strength, but it doesn't matter anyway. No successes.
When I level up, I'll put some points in manipulation.
No successes. Do you want to push?
Sure, let's push. Because Hammer wants to get this job done. So
Get it going.
let's push it.
Nice. he visibly is sweating and shaking. Obviously, this man's never been in a scenario like this his entire life, and you see him keeping an eye back and forth on the computer. He types in, hits a key, and you see the capsule start to move. And
Yeah, there you go.
as the capsule starts to move, though,
We're making a mistake. This man's gonna die.
We're following orders.
you see Carvalho kind of begin gaining consciousness as the jerk of the auto dock kind of stirs a bit, and he begins muttering and mumbling, I'll never make it. I'm not gonna die like that. I'll never make it to the refinery. I'm not gonna go this way. And he kind of wakes up. I'll never make it. And he looks up and sees where he is, and he pulls open a hatch, and you see him typing on a keyboard and hit hard, and the auto dock stops and then goes back to its sealed position. You see him starting to top it. I'll rip it out of me. I'm not going like this.
We have to cut it out of him.
You see the auto dock start to go and pull out its arms, and they immediately flip to surgical appendages. But as this is about to commence, you see Carvalho begin convulsing. After a brief moment of convulsing, he spews blood and it blankets the auto dock, and then more blood blankets, and you see something protruding from his chest and finally bursts out. The worm-like creature that you saw on the display that is inside of Dante right now. It opens up and you see its silvery metallic teeth, and you can hear the screech from the inside of the auto dock, and everybody gets a stress or a panic. Let me see.
I'm not present though, am I?
Well, you're all there. I don't think anybody left the situation. This is all around Bay 1. Everyone's talking to the doc and Carvalho.
We're like in the room labeled 4, I imagine, right?
Right.
Is that okay?
Oh shit.
We're too late.
I thought
We had our chance and we missed it.
What a beautiful baby.
It's a beautiful bouncing baby boy.
What? Is Mason losing it?
It's a serpent.
Yeah, that is actually gonna be a point of a panic roll for everybody. So, and that is just by clicking on the word stress on your character sheet.
Do we have one, Pat? I probably do.
Panic condition 1, keeping it together, keeping it together. Oh, a lot of good keeping it togethers.
Barely.
You see the doctor kind
Barely.
of step back, and he step back and is kind of stepping slowly towards the door. What are you all doing?
Hammer stepping back, newly acquired pulse rifle at the ready, but stepping back, looking back at the captain. She just barked at him for firing, so he's reluctant to fire, but always ready.
Okay.
Kaplan is. Oh, go ahead, Dante.
I'm pulling up my pulse rifle. I'm the pulse rifle, and I immediately fire.
The hammer is like right there. Just so you guys are in the observation room. Hammer is in the room with the auto doc right now. Like he was right with the doctor.
The auto dock closed And
It is sealed right now, yes.
and it's so the thing is inside the closed capacity, basically.
Yeah, it's
not
in the
like roaming
castle.
around the room.
Right.
And is he? Yeah, it's hard for me to see this. Okay, so there's a capsule with Carvalho and the newly born creature both inside of it.
Yes. Yeah, thank Prometheus.
Body.
I'm gonna do the I'm gonna post up on a corner and I'm just waiting for that thing to try to burst out. I am waiting for my higher up to tell me like what to do next currently. But I have my gun locked and loaded and I'm ready to fire on it immediately.
Okay.
Yeah, I was waiting, but I don't think I'm gonna wait. I think I gotta blast.
Then I changed my mind. If Hammer's firing, I'm firing.
Yeah, I think it's time.
Okay, what about before you do that, Hammer? What about the rest of you? I want this is all happening at once.
Chaplain's now holding a scalpel in his hands, medical gloves. He's staring daggers and studying Dante, and through gritted teeth he says, "We have to cut it out of her. It's our last chance."
He's gonna perform some fucking backyard surgery on you, Dante.
Civil War surgery going on here.
What do I do? What is God? Oh my gosh.
Okay, others?
I think Iona's just readying his weapon, and he's going to stay to the back of everybody else, but he's kind of trained on the room. He saw the thing. I don't know if he still sees it, but he's just trained in that area.
Okay.
So taking Overwatch, I guess, if I can do that right now.
Okay. Is that everybody? Mason?
Mason is gripping their incinerator unit.
Ooh. I call it that too.
Getting ready for that. Just knowing that, animals and other life form are scared of fire. I think that's where I'm immediately going to, and kind of seen something similar before. But I'm also kind of looking to the android and kind of like looking over, thinking that, yeah, we gotta take care of Dante pretty quickly.
And our silent knight, Zviveski, what are you doing?
Honestly, probably the same thing as Iona. Gun out. Pointed in a direction.
Those of you that
Smoke a
look,
cigarette.
those of you that look at Silva for guidance, and rightly so, as you're trained to do, you see she is hesitating. Hammer, let's roll a pulse rifle. Do you have a pulse rifle to roll off of?
No, I don't. But I was thinking, I don't think he would fire someone else's pulse rifle. I think he would stow that and have used his own weapon.
Sure. All right, let me go ahead and roll.
So this is ranged combat.
Do you want to push?
Yuck. Sure, why not?
That's a success. Wait. Oh, okay. So yeah, again, just click on the weapon that you're using.
In inventory.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay. We can keep that previous success on there. That's a damage of 3.
Pile of nothing.
There was so many dice, and there were literally no. What was that?
I don't understand how this game works, but no.
All right. Yeah, you fill it full of smart gun, beautiful M56A2 holes.
Yeah.
That
As I'm backing away from it, yeah.
Yeah, that snaps Silva out of it. Are you backing out of the line of fire?
Oh yeah.
Okay. As soon as Hammer's out of the line of fire, you hear Silva say, "Light it up!" And she raises her pulse rifle up and opens fire. Everyone may do so. Also, we're not in an initiative order at the moment.
But we're all
Oh yeah. Start blasting.
So stop blasting.
Anyways.
It's a beautiful thing. I love it.
That's loaded in.
All right, so let me see here. Let's see. Yeah, that ain't gonna be enough.
My God, there is no way.
Do you want to push?
9 dice.
Gar, check your everything. I don't think it's working right.
Check
your everything.
9 dice and 0 successes. That seems so.
You have to roll a 6. I mean, the odds aren't super
1 in
great.
6.
Let me do a probability calculation real quick.
Yeah, please, and thank you.
Calculation says, you suck, and you suck. All right, that is still though, yeah, you guys, the whole room starts kind of getting a little smoky from the gunfire. Visibility goes down. The auto dock is just absolutely just gore and Swiss cheese, as you guys, all of you, is just an absolute hail of fucking gunfire.
Hell yeah.
God damn.
And you don't see nothing moving in there anymore, except for the dock, like in the far corner, like by the door, well away from it in line of fire or anything like that, like with his head down and covering his ears, shaky.
All right, well, can we go now?
Silva actually smiles at you for the first time, probably since y'all have met her. When she puts her hand up to the ear. We found Carvalho. We need to clean up at the hospital. She lowers it. I wish that could have gone another way, but I don't think he was gonna pull through.
Is there anything left of the, whatever the hell that thing was?
You don't really see much.
It's vaporized.
All right.
I think we turn our attention to Dante.
The doctor is like trying to stand up, and he's slowly kind of. My
Hammer
God.
helps him up. You got a new patient, Doc. Let's go.
Focus on me, please. For the love of God. I'm hurting
You.
really bad.
We have the Moynihan.
Why are you out of breath? I'm out of breath.
He seems like he's kind of out of it from that. It
I
just
slap him.
burst out. Oh! Damn it!
I got him. He's my baggage. Let's go.
I told you,
Doc.
you have to get the cryo. This is beyond my abilities with this equipment.
Mason turns to the doctor and is like, "You wanted to get out of here? Well, we're getting out of here."
With
We're
my
doing-
patient alive, yes.
Yeah, well, you got a new patient.
They're stacking.
Wait. Let me clear my head for a second, then collect my
There's
thoughts
no
after
time-
what just happened.
There's no time to clear your head. You fucking get running right now. And I grab by the collar. I'm like, we need to leave. We need to go.
And what exactly
Right
is your
now.
plan?
I don't have a plan.
It's clear.
Iona perhaps might have a plan, but I don't.
He kind of pushes you off him. There's something worse. There's something more important at hand. If that is what happens. Carvalho came in with another. I took blood samples from them both. Carvalho came in and was feverish, but the blood sample was otherwise normal. Carvalho was healthy. He had a foreign body inside of him. The organism that was in him was completely separate. His blood was normal except for maybe some elevated white cells. The person that brought him in that left, however, there was something else. A microorganism rapidly changing inside him. Changing to the point where something was happening even to his tonsils. That person may be transferring this around the colony. Damn you! What about the colonists?
Right, and did you get an ID on this person?
As I said, I drew their blood.
Alright, so they didn't get an ID from them. Other than their blood.
It did not give me any kind of identification. This is not a normal circumstance. The colony is a ghost town. People are coming in with rapid needs. There's military everywhere. This is not exactly a go check yourself in at the front counter and get seen in 30 minutes.
We just went through a gunfight. I'm standing in front of you with something wiggling in my body, and you're telling me, and Dante is like about to strangle this man. She's like, and you're telling me there's other people out there that need the help? Of course they need help. We all need help. But I am here in front of you.
Yeah,
I will die.
And you are a soldier. I'm talking about innocent men, women, and children that could be afflicted with this. You said you're looking for other Marines. This could be another one of them.
Are we against kidnapping the doctor? Like just throwing him over our shoulder and just taking him with us? Because
Taking him where?
Because at this point, I'm like, he could be useful.
Kaplan will walk over with the scalpel in his hands towards the doctor, hold it out, present the scalpel and say, "You said you could remove it, so do it."
That is not what he said. He said I didn't have the proper equipment, and with some more advanced technology, there might be a chance. I don't know. I've never experienced something like this.
Then why are we waiting here? We have to move.
Now,
I guess now we decide if we're gonna put Dante in sleep and go after the said person, even if we don't like have any real lead, or like we'll have to figure out leads, or we say screw all that and take the doctor with us and go back to base essentially.
Is Cryo at Nebraska, Fort Nebraska?
The doctor
Cryo
keeps
like
insinuating
where
Cryo's at the Motorham, which is the medical frigate that's back at Space Dock.
They wouldn't let us on there.
Correct.
When we first.
There's no cryo where we're at.
Don't know. Wouldn't make
that's
sense
like
for
something
Cryo to really be at a military base.
That's something for like space travel, right? More or
Space
less?
travel or medical use, yeah.
Okay, so
So what are we thinking, team?
I'll be right back.
our choices are get Dante onto the frigate and get him in her in cryo. Wait, Dante's a guy, right?
No, Dante's a girl.
Dante's a
Okay.
girl, actually.
Okay, that's what I thought. I got confused.
It's pronouns, right?
Our other choice is pursue the one remaining missing Marine, which seems like a terrible choice. It seems like we have to do something for Dante.
Oh, I would agree.
Well, what do we have in this situation other than cryo?
Question is
A
Silver
scalpel?
gonna let us?
From what the doctor keeps insisting, it sounds like scalpeling it out of you is going to just kill you pretty immediately.
Yeah, they said that like twice, I think.
So we could either take our chances with that or attempt to kidnap the doctor essentially and take you to where there's more medical equipment.
Because they're not gonna
Which would be off-world.
let us onto the ship. Remember, they wouldn't let us on there even when we came looking for the fugitives earlier.
And now they're especially not going to let us on after what happened in the hangar.
Hey, Chuckleflex!
So it seems like we need to take Dante to Fort Nebraska and try and find some sort of solution there. I mean, what other choices are there?
Yeah, can we haul ass in that direction?
Since Wright was essentially like, it was put dormant from Fort Nebraska. But they might not like us coming there without the other fugitives.
We've collected more than half of them already.
Wright also says, there's a reason I went AWOL. They're not going to let you on sub level 3. They might take Dante and you'll never see her again.
Do we have any clues where Wojcik is?
I don't even know what they'll do to y'all if they know that everything I've told you. UP going to the UPP may have been the wrong decision, but we were desperate for a reason.
So it seems like we're gonna either have to just have Chaplin cut it out and hope for the best, or maybe turn to our captain and ask, what our next move is.
I think that we basically have two options. We turn Dante in to Fort Nebraska and never see her again, and continue on with our mission to get the fourth Sin Eater, traitor. Or we go AWOL and break our way into the Moynihan, take it over, and put Dante in cryo, and then fly to wherever it is that we can get her medical attention. I mean,
You don't say this in character, do you?
no, because Hammer's not that bright. But I don't even know if I'm that bright. I don't think these neither of these options are very good.
Yeah,
So-
none of the options are sounding very good at the moment.
Yeah, it's certain death. Eventually.
Yeah. I'm kind of like, whatever we're choosing, I kind of just want to like kidnap this doctor because they're kind of pissing me off.
Mother, can I ask?
What is with you and kidnapping?
Cause he just keeps saying no the whole time. Come on.
You don't stop pissing me off. You're about to get kidnapped.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
why
for
would you
real.
want to kidnap him so he can piss you
Mother-
off more?
Mother, how
He
bad
says he
is
wants to get off.
How bad is what?
how bad is Dante's like pain? How bad is she feeling right now? Like, how bad is it? I know that
only what you was just given to you. Yeah, only what was given to you.
But based off what I've seen as well,
You're deep.
I think I'm in a panic. There's no way that I'm just gonna sit and wait for something to happen to protect them. I don't.
Okay.
No, I would agree. I would agree with kidnapping. I would definitely agree with kidnapping if that came up.
I think Mason then turns to Dante after we all kind of, weigh our options, and kind of turns to Dante and asks, what do you want to do? What do you want to do about this? We can attempt to take it out right now, but you know the risks.
She pauses for probably a little too long and looks at you and is like scanning her eyeballs, and she goes, I want to fucking live. And if I take a risk instead of waiting far too long, staying cryo, we don't actually succeed on a mission objective. I think cut it out. Do it right now, actually.
Yeah, come on, dude. Do you even believe
And
this
look-
doc? The best he's probably treated is bar fights, people in bar fights. He doesn't know anything.
And we were just in one, almost in one, a couple of days.
Yeah, bar fights.
Common
Yeah.
cold and bar fights. This guy doesn't know anything.
Obvious. He's clearly an idiot.
Obviously.
And the
Mason turns
doctor,
to
Chaplin looks like he wants to actually cut into me already. Seeing that you have the scalpel in your hand.
I want to save you before it's too late, Dante.
Mason turns to Chaplin and very seriously, sort of under his breath, asks, how confident do you feel? Do you think you can take it out? Do you think Dante will live after?
I think the outcome is unlikely, but we can't let that thing birth itself in here on its own.
I just want it out.
Scar, what does our captain say about all this?
Well, I explained everything to the major. We finish our mission. Maybe they'll take you down to sub-level 3 and you'll have the same result as Wright.
Wright was able to neutralize it. Perhaps if we take Dante to sub-level 3 and demand the same procedure, we can neutralize the parasite there.
Major made very clear that we have to complete the mission, that is utmost priority, even knowing that what could happen to you, Dante, but
Major can fuck themselves.
we're soldiers, goddammit. We have to do what's best for the colony.
And I am a soldier, and we may not be able to finish this mission if I am not capable of assisting the rest of our troop. I have a fucking alien inside me. I want it out.
Way I see it, you can bide your time and we can pull a bullet in your head if we see you start convulsing, or you could take your chances of getting it cut out of you and still probably die.
I turn
Die
to-
now or die later.
Mason turns to Chaplin and says, cut it out. Cut it out. That's the best chance she has at surviving. They obviously won't take her in. They won't even look at her twice if we don't have the other fugitive, but we're never going to find them in time. By the time we find the other fugitive, it's going to be too late. We just need to get it out.
I look over to Hammer and I start throwing him all of my equipment. I go, here's my Armat M4 1A pulse rifle. Has
Wait a
the
minute.
grenade.
You want to do this? You
And
wanna
I
have old chin strap cut into you?
I take off. I don't want chin strap cutting in me, but I have to. I take off everything. Grenade launcher attachment. My torch. Is my pistol, and she takes it off. And my RPG launcher. That's yours. Just in case I don't live after having a fucking thing come out of me. Hurry the fuck up. And she takes like clippers or like a knife and rips the front of her chest, like her shirt. Okay.
Can we sedate her, Doctor?
Hammer
Looks at
speaking.
you.
You won't want to be awake for this.
Yeah, I'd appreciate it. Put me under.
The auto docs do have the capability of sedating. This goes against my Hippocratic oath, as I, in my professional opinion, believe that this will just simply end in the patient's death. But he unclips his name tag. Will not hinder your attempts other than that. He hands it to you. You'll need this to operate the auto dock. He looks at you, Dante. You do this. You're going to die. I had several hours to examine that patient. There was no outcome other than bleeding out. And he walks away.
Well,
Don't want to go through with this? Iona says to Dante.
if it was going to come out of me anyway.
If you're gonna die, fucking live a couple more hours. Don't be stupid. This grenade launcher's yours. Still got a couple more shots in it.
Use it on the thing coming out of me. And I look at the doctor. I'm like, take it the fuck out.
We should have kidnapped this guy.
What is with y'all and like capturing NPCs? First the homeless guy, now the doctor. Surprised you didn't take the marshal over here.
You're coming with us.
We do
I
not want
have
shit.
I have a
We do
home.
not want taint anywhere near us at any time.
He did not progress us in any way, so I'm like, kidnap him.
Only if you weren't listening.
I'm listening. All right, I'm listening that he's not gonna do shit for us.
We must do what's best for the colony. And I'll turn and hit close on the auto dock.
Get it out. It's starting to really fucking. Do
All right.
anybody working? Right, chop chop.
So Chaplain's going to operate on Dante?
Yes, sir.
Give me.
As long as we have a consensus.
Yeah.
Is
I
it,
cannot
like,
wait to find out what
majority votes,
I'll be gentle. Don't worry.
Not creepy.
Don't be scared, Dante.
Oh
you
no,
like
I'm
to be a
more
doctor?
than frightened.
If we have a consensus, give me a medical aid.
Oh
Hey, as we're
my
preparing to do this, I say, don't be scared, Dante. Would you like a mustache to calm you down? And I pull out this sheet that has like small, like Charlie Chaplin like mustaches on it. And I pull one off and I put it on, like I rub it on, and I offer her one.
I give you a very deadpan stare and go, I'm going to die.
I thought it would calm you down. It always calms me down.
Is it just me, or did the bucket of bolts put on a Hitler stash?
It's a Charlie Chaplin mustache, Zesky.
Yeah,
that
because
makes
he
me
totally
feel a
didn't
lot
adopt
better.
that mustache style to make fun of Hitler or anything.
Oh
Well,
my god, I'm going to die.
Dante.
Are we
Wrap
ready?
around you when you get your haircut.
Hurry the fuck up! What are you waiting for? You put on a. You took all that time to put on a fucking mustache.
All right. I'm sorry. And I'll put it into my jacket and put on some rubber gloves and make this medical roll as Dante is wheeled back into the medical dock thing. Here we go. 666, baby.
Wow.
Okay, give me a
It's the
sec.
mustache's power.
Oh yeah. Let's see.
I'll be
here.
gentle.
That it seems like it would be really like so creepy coming from a synthetic, like especially. All right.
You got to know in the back of your mind they really don't like care. It's just the like programming of caring.
All right.
Well, then please tell me what
Thanks,
happened.
that helps.
I'm a robot.
Oh, that
Hitler
doesn't
robot now.
look good at all.
Cyber Hitler.
Chaplain begins operating on Dante, using the auto dock to perform precision work with its advanced medical knowledge. The procedure is not a quick one. Klaxons begin going off. You see this creature being extracted right now. His heart rate's going higher and higher and higher and higher. And you see a last tendril pop off of Dante. And Dante flatlines. Blood
Hammer
pouring
pulls
out of the
his
cavity.
knife.
This bitch dead.
Assumably, Chaplain begins trying to resuscitate Dante. To no avail.
Even the power of Satan couldn't save you. That's 666.
I'm sorry, I cannot take this moment seriously because I'm just still picturing Chaplin with that mustache.
If you would have put the mustache on, this could have been different.
I think that was the deciding factor. Dante is dead.
Is the creature also like
More
dead
like
and limp as well?
The creature is also inactive and dead. Presumably. Probably.
It's a twofer.
Kaplan's like holding it like a baby, like and just like staring at it in the medical dock,
He's gone
Hands.
David mode.
covered in blood.
Pillow farts.
So we burn it.
You will now see you have access to Lance Corporal Wright.
Understood.
Wait, isn't right also...
Sorry, my dog.
Oh my god, there's something in me.
Not again!
Right, also has one in there, but
Yo, you want to do another operation?
And on
we
that
have to
note,
cut it out of her.
at the death of our first PC, we're gonna take a break. All right, we are back here.
Fun announcement though. My dog turned 17 today.
Oh,
wow.
He's
Congratulations.
still-
What? A lab, right?
no, he's a mutt.
We
Pound
see the
puppy.
Even
Birthday boy?
fuck, that's even bigger. Honestly, jeez.
What's that boy's name? Wait a
won't-
minute.
I want to
His name
see
is
the
Harley.
baby.
Yeah, I want to see the
I don't-
birthday
he
boy.
won't. He won't let me lift him up.
My dog.
Mainly because he's got
Picture in the
arthritis.
chat.
My dog got a year from
I
the
can do
doctor, unfortunately. A year left.
Really.
Yeah. Oh, he's an old man.
He can't help himself.
Hammer. You solemnly recover, or you already have recovered, really, Dante's items. Do you go through her fatigues at all or anything like that?
I didn't expect to have to, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're probably going through, grab her and her plastic dog tags, her colonial marine dog tags. In her fatigues, though, you do find a folded up like manila folder with a couple sheets of paper in it, discharge papers. You see that she applied to be discharged and was approved, but just as that happened, the UPP threat hit and she was brought back to duty just for a little bit longer before her discharge.
Son of a bitch. He throws down her armor in fury. No point in carrying her armor. How do I remove that from my sheet?
Good question. Her personal armor. Not that way. There's a trick to it with these character sheets. But what is everyone else doing while I figure this out?
I didn't do that, did I?
No, I did that. I did that. It was me.
You're like, not by doing that. I'm like, I didn't do anything.
Cradling the dead xenomorph, I walk to the... Is there an incinerator or something like that?
Not here.
It must be destroyed.
There is a flamethrower right by you.
Mason, would you help me?
You have to right-click on the icon of the item, specifically. Not the name, the icon.
All right.
Mason looks at Chaplin, and then looks back at Dante. Dante's lifeless body, pretty solemnly, and then looks back to Chaplin with the infant alien body, and just sort of nods his head, sort of pulls out their incinerator unit and starts to walk towards the door to the hallway so we can do it in a more private area.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
Ew, gross.
I was just gonna-
Stop. Why would you have the dead body there? Move it. My name is Wright, Lance Corporal. No, I'm kidding.
Quality.
Hello, my name is Wright.
Hello, fellow Marines.
Here.
Hello.
I've been here the whole time.
I think I was just looking to the rest of the group, looking back and forth, just kind of trying to gauge everyone else's thoughts on this, and looks back at Dante and says, you realize, you guys all think that what we ran into in the jails, what that thing was that we just saw coming out of Carvalho over there?
It's
a lot
obviously
smaller.
something to worry about, but we have a lot of other things on our hands right now.
But yours is dormant, huh? Right? There was no wiggling according to the medical examiner lady, or individual?
I'm fine. I'm right as rain.
Catchphrase.
Right as rain.
I'm right as Dante. No, it's good.
She's fucking dead.
Soon, bro. Too soon.
Anyways,
I don't
think I
know
was just
why
gonna-
mine is. I don't know why mine is dead, but we still have a job to do.
you want to find your buddy?
Yeah, I would.
Mason and Flynn have slowly moved to the hallway, and while y'all are talking, out of the corner of your eye, you just see a blast of fire flame, and then no more, and assume that the little worm, it has been incinerated.
That's how you want to do it, huh?
Everybody's so sleepy this week. Come on, boys and girls. What are y'all doing?
I
Burning
can
aliens.
We just
captain and
we just got toasted alien on the menu.
Yeah, Mason's torching a fucking unformed
Worm?
fetal Xeno. What is everybody else doing? Chaplin just got done killing a Marine. Zemeski is probably still T-posing in the hallway. Hammer's probably mourning over his dead comrade. You know, that makes sense. Hammer would be a little quiet right now.
Yeah, you.
apparently he just keeps bottling up that anger. He's gonna release it on something. Anyways, I was looking at the captain. He's gonna say, "What's our? Do we go and try to find this Wujik? What are we doing, Cap?
Yeah, Wojcik is last.
I'm gonna get the fuck out of here."
What leads do we have on Wojcik? She lights a
All
cigarette.
right. Doesn't she know nothing?
Wojcik was
Feel free to ask me what Wright knows. By the way, she knows quite a bit for an NPC to just be handed off.
Yeah, please. So this is what I have written currently. Wojcik, I put a question mark at a drop-off point, and then Carvalho as well. We have them, or we're still hunting them.
As far as the other Marines are concerned, Wright split off from them the night of the bar meeting. So after that, she has no idea where their whereabouts are. She let you guys know.
So I think the last person we know who had any contact with Wojcik was the doctor. So maybe we interrogate him, even though he says he doesn't really know, but we can maybe figure out like what they did beyond leaving. If the doctor's still around.
Yeah. He'd probably be found.
Okay, I think Wright is just gonna do one of those eyes wide open for Dante and take her index and middle finger and just close her eye. And be like,
Why is this like looking in a mirror? Huh.
Hopefully her eyes were already closed since she was sedated.
she lifts them open and then closes them again.
I'm just double checking.
Gently slap her on the cheek to see if she's still awake. Okay.
What is Chaplin doing right now?
Chaplin cradling the xenomorph. They take it into the hallway. He's like holding the neck as if it were like an alive infant or something before setting it down, kind of gazing at it longingly or just gently before setting it down. They incinerate it. He takes off the gloves, the surgical gloves and sets them on top of the xenomorph, and then steps back and he asks Mason, does this change things for you? That your kind is not the only species in this planet, in this universe.
Mason looks back at Chaplin, kind of sighs, says, well, I already knew that. I figured that out a long time ago. And that's when he sets the infant ablaze.
We should be going.
Yeah, as ugly as the scene is, we have a job to do. We should set off.
Silva says, all right, what do we have? What leads do we have for Wojcik?
There was a drop-off point, but we don't have too much other than that. And Carvalho, I can only assume we don't have much left for them. We have even more. No clues for them as well. But if we can speak to the doctor and get some information out of them. A little politely, I think. Not depending on anybody else feels.
Mason nods his head and agrees. As far as we know, the doctor's the last person we know who's been in contact with them. They may not know much, but that's the only thing we have to go off of at this point.
We ask them correctly, polite, and get as much information as we can out of them without using firearms.
Hammer's standing there with an M5 RPG launcher over his shoulder, hand on
Without
the handle,
firearms.
finger off the trigger, and he's just like, let's fucking go!
I think if this is a charge, we don't charge with our firearms open and ready. We have them on safety currently now that we know that this thing is dealt with. We speak to them kindly.
We have to logically presume Wojcik is also infected with this parasite. And if I was Wojcik, I would want it out of me.
I would agree.
Maybe not in the same fashion that we just exercised here.
Let's learn from our mistakes, y'all. Let's take it back.
Then to the Moynihan. Let's go.
The hospital is not very large. It doesn't take you very long to find Litvin.
So we're trying them again.
In one of the recovery rooms on a hospital bed, just kind of sitting on it right now, still trying to collect his thoughts as to what he just saw. What do you do?
I looked to the captain to sort of initiate the conversation, since all of our other conversations with the doctor might not have gone so well.
Who has the highest manipulate in the group?
Hammer.
No.
I have 0.
I have
Same.
0.
0.
Well, with menacing, I have 5.
Well, everyone has their empathy applied to it as well, but manipulate specifically, not the base attribute.
So when you say apply to it, we would just add. So I'd have 4 in with empathy.
Well, yeah, if you rolled it, it would apply whatever the base attribute is plus whatever you have in manipulate. But I'm asking who, if anybody has anything in manipulate, basically.
I have 0.
Yeah, I'm not.
I effectively have 5. with my menacing talent.
You have 5 strength, but you have 0
I
manipulate.
have
believe,
5.
Right?
I have 5 strength, and I can roll strength instead of manipulate.
You're not rolling strength instead of manipulate. You're rolling strength instead of empathy, and adding your manipulate.
Sorry, effectively the same thing, but yes, you're correct.
But you have 0 manipulate. Does anyone have any ranks in manipulate? No? Okay. Well, let's see. Silva walks in, stands in front of the doctor, who raises his head like tired and just kind of puts his hands up. What do you want now? Haven't you done enough? She opens a pack of her Imperials. There's only a few left at this point. Puts one in her mouth. There is no smoking in the hospital. And she just kind of looks at him, not breaking eye contact, and lights the cigarette. From the top, Doc.
Please.
This isn't a stressful situation anymore, so I'm not going to worry about that. But she got 2 successes. About the other one. They came in for medical aid. The one you referred to as Carvalho was badly beaten. The other was not, but still submitted to some medical aid. Didn't explain why, didn't say much, but had the blood drawn. Before I could give them the results, and as I came back to them, Carvalho was feverish and asleep. The other had left. The other's blood was unique. It was not like Carvalho in layman's terms. With Carvalho, there was the man, and then there was the monster that was inside of him. The other, well, let's just say the unidentified microorganisms I found in there were what appeared to me to be evolving and changing at an alarming rate. They superseded the biology of the host. It seemed to be changing them. It seemed like they could be capable of spreading this as well through these changes. From the scans we took of them, the tonsils specifically seemed abnormal. It seemed to be developing some kind of sac of some kind. That's all I know. My hope was to get Carvalho to the Moynihan and to freeze them so we could get off planet, or off moon side. Get better help.
That sounds very bad.
Did you try communicating this to anyone, Doc?
No, I haven't spoken to anyone. It's only the 3 of us at the hospital left. And I was with Carvalho the entire night examining them.
When the other person who was with Carvalho left, did you see where they were going? Did they say anything? Did they sign out at a certain time?
Did you sign in when you walked into my hospital? As I said, we're not going under exactly normal procedures right now.
Of course not. We are not going under normal procedures, but people are dying left and right, Doctor. This is of utmost importance.
You think I don't know that? I'm the one telling you that this thing, whatever that person's turning into, could spread to innocent people here. I want to find them just as badly as you.
Then work harder with us.
Maybe you should work harder. I'm not a soldier. I'm just a doctor, damn it.
So what I need you to do is I need you to think real hard, real fucking hard about if he said anything to you that might indicate where he might have gone, where he might be, anything, where he might have been.
You know what? As you say that, Mason, why don't you give me a wits roll? Just roll your raw wits.
Let's go. Wit. I don't know if I have that.
Yeah.
Come on, you got this.
By the way, Scar, nice Dr. McCoy quote there.
I'd give you a chip if I had one.
I was waiting for that word.
Where would that be?
It's
At
by
the
your
top
health.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's the top.
BRINEY.
Oh, my wits. Okay, I see it. Thought it was under.
One of your 4 core attributes.
It says stress dice, but it's attributes wits check. So just so you know. Oh wait. Should I
Oh, whoops.
uncheck?
Sorry. I shouldn't have. That I was looking at Chaplin's sheet. Beep, beep. That's gone.
Uncheck roll stress dice, correct?
Is it asking you for stress dice? Oh, you're right-clicking it. Are you right-clicking it? You're just clicking on the word wits on your character sheet.
When I do that, it gives me a pop-up. And it says attributes wits check. And then there's right under that, there is a box checked initially that says roll stress dice, question mark. But I'm going to uncheck it and press roll.
Sure.
I'm going to hope that goes right. Oh, my wits.
How much? You have 1 stress, right?
Oh, my wits.
Yeah.
Damn it.
My wits! Alright, your stress dice wasn't a 3 or 6 anyway. Do you want to push?
I'm a push.
Okay, so I'll add another stress and just re-roll your wits, basically.
Oh shit.
Just click your wits again one more time.
Do I still uncheck roll stress dice, question mark?
No, keep it on because this isn't. You get your stress on this. Everybody's stressed out. It's a stressful day. Success.
Ooh, success. Big success.
So just before Carvalho died, he mentioned something about a refinery. And that hits you as you're asking the doctor this.
Oh, Carvalho told me that.
Carvalho, in his feverish stupor as he gained consciousness and began manipulating the auto dock, mentioned something that he would never make it to the refinery.
And the doctor didn't tell me that. I recalled that.
Right, correct.
Okay. During this time, I recall this, and I'm still interrogating the doctor. I just kind of slowly stopped talking and kind of gained composure. I'm like, you know what, doctor? I don't think your services are needed. Have a good day. I think I need to regroup with my party.
And I think I need a rest.
I turn back to the rest of my squad, and I tell them, I just remembered something that might be important, something that this doctor's never gonna be able to tell us.
What is it?
Maybe just the location of our missing runaway. Do we know any refineries around here?
Do we, Mother?
Yeah, does that ring a bell?
I don't think it rings a bell. I don't think y'all have come across any information about a refinery.
Can we make a check of some sort to,
Yeah, what is it that all the civilians are doing here? Are they mining or something?
Trying to get off the planet.
maybe
Well, no, I
mean,
observation or something?
They're here for crude oil.
Yeah, so they're refining the crude oil. Obviously, that shouldn't be too hard to figure out.
Oh, so
But-
it would probably be on this planet or moon per se.
Perhaps. What do you all do?
Does Sylvia
the yellow
say
pages.
anything? I'm gonna look up refinery in the yellow pages.
Space Google.
Does Sylvia have anything to say about this?
I don't know anything about a refinery any more than you. I got here when y'all did.
So maybe we...
Maybe some of the locals know what that means. I don't remember hearing anything about a refinery.
Back to the bar.
I don't think there's a bar anymore.
We just got into a firefight not even 24 hours ago.
Like, we need a drink again.
Do we? Yeah, maybe we do. But
Like, where can we go to talk to people that would know about this?
The frigate, where all those people were trying to escape.
We're all dead now.
I didn't say.
Okay.
I mean, we came to this place for healing some people. They died. We still have people on the loose, so we need to figure that out. I mean, I'm one, I guess. But
Oh yeah.
oh yeah, I'm not Dante anymore.
Yeah, you're a fugitive.
Huh? Can I get a gun, by the way?
No, you fucking goof.
I'm using all of these.
Maybe just give him one.
Well, y'all get your shit together, and then maybe we can actually get off this fucking planet.
Okay.
Maybe we should go ask some people if we've seen somebody that's growing like an alien sack on their body.
So we go to the frigate.
They weren't sacks. They were
Frigate.
They were
Frigate.
inside those people.
Frigate.
I thought they mentioned Wojcik was, or whoever dropped off, or Carvalho was like evolving, having some weird shit happen to them.
Yeah, so we're like on a slight time constraint.
So Wojcik's growing like extra scrotums on like their neck or their tonsils or something.
A new sack, yeah.
He's a Balchinian.
Yeah. Pretty much.
In some sort of refinery. I mean, is there a way to do a search of refineries in the area? Or should we go find some locals and ask, like, hey, where's the closest refinery? Or are there refineries everywhere? Or that's not?
Yeah.
That's a
Not
good
long.
question. It's an android. Why don't you roll your android wits?
Yeah,
Also,
That
can I
might be
get
the
my rifle
fastest.
back?
No,
Also,
no,
still
bro.
unarmed.
I mean,
Right?
I can't
If
fight
anything-
against a
If
rabid
anything,
creature.
You're our fucking meat shield right now.
Oh,
You're a
God.
fugitive.
Use you?
Yeah, if
Come here.
anybody's going, you're going. We're grabbing you first.
You're using me as a meat shield? What the fuck? That is.
You're not in handcuffs.
They
Yeah,
said
but I'm
no-
also unarmed.
Exactly. That makes you the best meat shield as an unarmed meat shield.
This is wrong. All
You
of
want
this
us-
is wrong.
You want us to put you in handcuffs and give you a gun?
I mean, that'd be better than having no gun.
Okay, do it.
All of a sudden, I get heartburn and there's something busting out of my chest. Put me in that autopod.
We gotta cut her open.
I'll be okay. I'll be okay.
I rolled wits and I rolled 0 successes.
Okay. All right.
No success.
Silva, you guys hear incoming communication on your comms. It's directed at Silva. It is Major Hatfield. See here. Captain, we have received reports of insurgent activity at an old manor on the North District of town. You are to report there and investigate at once. It is possible the final AWOL is located there. She takes her ear off her hand off her ear. I guess that answers that.
And what are we going to do with her? We can't just leave her here like that. He gestures towards Dante's body.
It's a corpse. We cannot leave her.
Major Dante dropped.
Curator unit?
Major Dante succumbed at the hospital. We need someone to pick her up. Affirmative. She will be taken care of.
Thank you. Well, now that we have that out of the way.
Well, now it's awkward that it says Pillow Fights is Dante.
It's really weird that I have to have somebody wheelbarrow my corpse out of the room. But
Change it to Nante.
we have other things at hand that we figure out.
All right, so let me see here. Not you. Not you. Not you. Not you. The way the cinematic is organized, not a fan. Actually, I'm sorry. Was it the North District? It was the West District with a hard H.
West.
West.
What was that, Hannah?
Where did the call tell us to go investigate, basically?
The West.
The West.
West, okay.
West
Dante
District.
West.
To the west.
Who?
At a manor, not a refinery. So
Oh.
maybe we'll find our sack boy there.
Indeed, you are sent. Let's see here.
Really a hot tub.
You are sent on the data you need to your PDAT location of the manor in question. What do you all do?
Wait, P what? P what?
Your PDAT, like who dat, but PDAT.
Okay, P did.
The space cell phone. Well, I say we quit dilly-dallying at this here hospital. No need to cry over spilt blood. And let's go to this manor. See what we can get.
Dark,
Still
dude.
mustaches, am
Them
I
old
right?
movies again.
Ew.
Hey,
Ryder's gonna walk with everybody the whole way, but like being like whoever's closest to them, be like, "Hey, can I get a weapon, something, anything like a knife, perhaps?"
Yeah, I'll give you my
Maybe.
knife.
Thank you. Jesus Christ. Okay. Appreciate it.
I want that back.
I'm glad to give it.
All right, get away from me. Go.
Shit. All right.
Go over there.
Okay. All right. I'm going. That felt unnecessary, but sure.
Hey, you're not my buddy. Let me remind you of that.
I'm not your pal, friend.
Has no friends.
All right. Yeah, but that's it. That's all. Right
Ham's
does.
a lone
Okay.
ranger now.
How's it feel?
Who you asking?
It was either that or Silva, and I don't want to lay that on you like all of a sudden. So, all right. What are you all doing?
I guess we're driving, right?
Are you?
Is that what I'm
Heading
understanding?
towards the car, sitting in the car, buckling up in the car.
Getting in our diesel-powered APC.
Sounds
Or is
good
it
to me.
nuclear?
Okay.
Get us out of here.
All right. Silva gives you the coordinates, Iona, and you go ahead and drive there. Let's move down.
Vroom, vroom.
This, what was obviously a former estate, was probably from one of the more well-to-do colonists. Here it is, for it is not simply a container like the rest of the structures here. As a matter of fact, it is well-walled, and it is located in an active residential area. It appears to you to be, for a regular home, well fortified. You see past the wall windows that have metal shutters pulled over them currently. So, you have a compound of a wall, and you can see from there an inner wall within the wall in the home. What is the plan of attack?
Can we
Once-
do a lookup of who owns this house? Or manor, sorry.
They evacuated a long time ago.
Oh, so it's just been like overrun.
If the insurgents are here, most likely.
It's a one-story residence.
Is not. It is at least 2 stories from what you can see. You can see the second story. It's hard to see the first.
I bust out my knife that I was given by Hammer. That's about it.
I'm not your buddy.
I'm not your guy.
Oh my god, relentless. It is kind of trapezoid shaped, you could say. And on one side you see a small front gate that is fortified again, and looks like in a far corner is where the house is in the inner wall there. But yeah, how do you all want to go about this? And don't ask Silva. How about you, Zmevyeski? Any ideas over there?
Brain barely functional.
As to be expected. Did
Are
you
there any
not
lights on?
sleep yet?
I did. I think it's just the fucking late nights are finally catching up with.
The windows are shuttered. You can't tell. And it's also.
And if we do,
Yeah, go ahead.
if we do a lap around the building, is there only one entrance? Or are there multiple entrances?
One entrance.
Okay, well that makes it easy which way we're going.
We can't do like a. I mean, does our APC have any capability of scanning, or
No.
to give us any information on the vicinity that we're in?
No,
I'm not an
but I will say
NPC more,
since
dude, I'm part of your party now.
I will say though, since it was over a month ago, that you guys were given access to the Cheyenne series tactical dropship, if you choose to do so. So you have, you kind of pretty much you can go in on foot or by air. I'll let you guys decide while I do a quick bite.
Well, I mean, my vote's we drop in from the roof.
I know, that sounds badass.
I like it. What's
I'm totally on board with that.
What's the obstacle
really a
here?
lot of
It's a 2-story trapezoidal manor with one door, and I guess if we're gonna drop in, I don't know how. There's got to be a roof hatch or something, I guess.
Oh, I mean, we're packing all this weaponry. Why don't we just blow the door off?
I'm fine with that too.
We bring him right with us, totally unarmed.
She's got a knife.
They're
She's got a
fugitives.
fucking alien in her. Whatever.
It's dormant, though. It's not gonna do that.
Well, she's part of the mission. I mean,
Come on, Zemneski has his belt.
Take your belt off, start whipping people.
slapping them real hard. Ow!
Get in line.
Technically, my knife does the same damage as my fucking machine gun. So,
Well,
Line for your weapons and your cigar packs.
we are a military unit, so we can just kick down this door and start blasting. Or we
Okay,
can-
so to reiterate, this is a gate and a reinforced fortified gate on a reinforced fortified wall. The wall is about 3 meters high. And then there's another wall inside the wall, and then the house.
Sounds like a job for the dropship.
Mansion, pretty much. This is Mark Zuckerberg's or Elon Musk's.
It's described as like
Or buildings.
like I said, like a well-to-do colonist estate. I think mansion. I said mansion, but I feel like that's a stretch. But yeah, it's probably compared to the rest of how the colonists live. Yeah, mansion.
So it's a well-to-do McMansion.
McMansion.
but it's been abandoned and then now reclaimed and refortified, or still a heavily
What is
defended
the
structure.
answer?
Well, the previous occupants, a quick intel request. I mean, they've been gone for a while, so they have evacuated, but it doesn't look like abandoned in the sense like it's dilapidated or broke down or anything. It just looks like maybe they closed shop. The iron shutters are not unusual for the climate here with the intense blizzards and whatnot.
I think I was just gonna look to the rest of the group. Look to Mason. I mean, you've seen stuff like this before, right? You think the air is the best way? I mean, I don't particularly feel like trying to climb a 10-foot wall here or whatever I did was.
I don't know our best course of action here. I couldn't tell you.
Well, let's take a vote.
Air.
I vote air as well. Going through the top, avoid these walls.
For our American players, yeah, the 3 meters is about 10 feet.
Thank you.
So you said they're reinforced fortified walls. Probably can't shoot a rocket and take them down.
I mean, Hammer probably thinks he could. I don't know. Hammer probably thinks he could demolish
He's a
just about
silly
anything.
goose.
All right, well then let's do that then. Hammer prepares the rocket to shoot at the wall. the outermost wall. Unless we got the ship.
We got an airdrop.
All right, well then let's get in it and let's go. Let's do that then.
Yeah, you could do a full frontal from the ground. You could do a stealth approach, or you could do a full frontal from the air. Pretty much.
Are we on the ground right now, like evaluating, or are we still in the aircraft?
Yeah, you're in the APC right now.
How far are we? I mean, the APC has guns or no?
No.
It's shitty ass APCs.
Do we have anything?
Let me see. Actually,
Air?
let me see.
We ain't got guns. Don't got scanners. It's just a big armored box.
I think trying to sneak in sounds good, and then neutralize the target. But
I mean, the other option, I assume the APC could. I mean, it's pretty heavy duty, right? It could just ram through the walls
or the gate.
Or the gate.
Yeah, again, it depends on what your character might think. I mean, you guys, I mean, that was my way of saying you guys don't know. You don't know what the walls are made out of. You don't know what the gate is made out of. It looks like it's not made of paper, that's for sure. It looks fortified.
Okay.
Mason turns towards.
It looks like a rich person would not like their house broken into.
But by looters, not by like colonial marines with heavy machinery and stuff.
Picture Old West.
Can Chaplain do like a material scan or any of the sort? Or do like a analysis of the boundaries in the area?
I have electronic tools, which gives me a +1 to comm tech, which is probably not going to do it. Communication technology, probably not.
Mason just turns to Chaplain, just sort of asks his viewpoint. What do you think the best course of action is?
Anyone behind reinforced walls like this is going to be expecting something, some sort of force. I think we should try and sneak in through the top, call in air support. We drop in through the roof, slip in behind. Perhaps we can catch them by surprise.
One
Less
for
violence,
sneaking
the better.
with air support.
I agree. That seems to be your best course of action.
Second
Anything else is gonna attract too much attention.
Second from Mason, hammer.
Yeah, let's do that.
Right? What's right gonna do?
I mean, they only have a knife. My sniper rifle has been taken from me. I think I'm just going to follow suit. Try to be more stealthy. I think we should take this more quietly. If we can be more stealthy and avoid confrontation, it might go a little better. But what do I have to say? Situation. I'm just going along with the side.
Yeah, she doesn't get a vote. Let's go.
And Iona, I got an answer to your question regarding the APC actually. So you're in a battered M577. Standard armament for that is a phased plasma pulse cannon turret or a 20mm Gatling gun turret.
People have to operate those, or the driver operates those?
Someone has to operate them. The gunner is normally the operator.
I'm assuming we don't have one, so I guess it could be anyone.
Probably. Anybody with a good heavy machinery, maybe?
Do I have heavy machinery?
But I'm hearing a stealth approach
From the air.
But I don't think you can do a stealth approach from the air. I think I heard stealth with air support. You come in with a fucking dropship,
Okay.
they're gonna fucking know.
There's an airline, airport nearby.
You can stealth bomb the compound.
Yes, just blow it up. That seems actually the logical. No, but I'm game for stealth. If that's what we all agreed to, then I'm good with that. Iona is, I mean.
Maybe we can split up and half of us create some sort of distraction while the other half does some sort of stealth infiltration.
Risky.
I'm useless without a gun.
Can I interest you in a mustache?
If you if you ask for a gun one more time, I swear to God, I'll put a bullet through your eyes.
We've had several people die from something inside them that came outward. And also, there was a gunfight that, lo and behold, I helped save you all from. I hope you understand that I'm complying with the situation.
You don't
I
need to
think
worry about anything inside you. You need to only worry about what's in front of your face.
which is a bullet.
Yeah, if you keep asking for a gun, that's what you're gonna get.
All right.
So to help you decide, this is a crudely drawn shape of the outer wall. The little square on the line is the gate. So, what do you all do?
Will we get through that? Got any cutting tools or anything to sneak in? I mean,
Yeah, I could potentially I have a cutting torch, and I would offer to cut the hinges off the gate using heavy machinery skill, just as a proposal.
That sounds good.
think that'd be a good idea.
Do we maybe want to split up so that in case whatever happens while trying to break in, there's at least like a rescue team, or do we think that they might not make it in at all?
I think both teams go in. We don't know what we're walking into.
True.
Yeah, I agree with not splitting the party.
So we're just gonna take the screws. Are we gonna take the screws off the front door, or are we gonna try to do some sort of air?
Yeah, we could try cutting into the door as well. Or just, shooting it with the grenade.
Fortified gate.
Yeah, once we get through the gate.
Picture a big gate like for like a rich person that you would normally like use your remote to open so you could fit your car in.
Oh, okay. So we could actually ram through it, but that's not silent. I think Iona's going to look to the group and say, and I'm going to look at Wright and say, I believe we need to give her a weapon. She did assist us, and she's a liability if she's just with that. If our goal is to bring her back live and all we give her is a knife, that's totally worthless to us. I mean, we need to give her a weapon to help us with this.
And you've seen me with a rifle. I can help.
Captain,
Give me
what
a
do you
chance.
think of this?
I don't want to be left without anything.
We can't be protecting her with our own weapons and our own teammates at the same time, our own squad mates.
Captain, at this point, I'll follow orders. So whatever you decide about, you do.
You saw what we fucking saw back there, Captain.
Can I just suggest you say yes?
Iona's a sergeant. Hammer's a private. You can just order me to give up weapons. It's fine.
I didn't know that applied. I didn't think I could really give orders. I'm just saying what's on my mind. I would saying what's
I
on
would
my
think.
mind.
Preferably, we want to, for the game, you want to kind of ignore your rank, as mentioned when we first started, just because it's cumbersome. Or else I would be, someone would be Silva and just ordering everybody to do everything. That's no fun.
So then, do I get a gun?
So what does Silva think about this?
Something with bullets in it, please.
Silva actually already made the argument that Wright probably should have a weapon.
All right. Yeah, whatever gun you want.
We
So
unlocked
should
the.
have a weapon.
We secured the rifle, right? The sniper rifle. So we give. I would say Iona's going to unlock it and just give the rifle back. And if anyone has an argument, he can take it up. Take it up now, I guess.
Yeah, Silva, I think Wright has proven that she's not working against this and that she's going to go back and face her court-martial. Give her her rifle.
You cannot face justice if she's dead. Give her the rifle.
Which is
Who's
already
keeping the
actually in
rifle
your
from her?
inventory. I never actually took it out.
All right.
I thought we secured it originally or something.
It's the Armat M42A scope rifle, right?
Mhm,
That's right. All right, cool. Takes it back.
Thanks for the follow, Kathleen.
Mason sort of looks to Wright and, says under their breath, I've dealt with this before, so any funny business, I won't hesitate. All right?
If there's any funny business, it's going to probably be from inside us, not shooting each other.
Okay, we
and
said
I
said it was dormant in you, all right? We never said it was annihilated. We never said it was gone, all right?
Mine is dead. It's in me, but it's dead. So are several other members of your troop. We have other things that you all apparently need to take care of more so than your own friends, or, forgive me, your own troopers. But I'm just here for the ride, currently.
So I'm keeping an eye on you, all right?
I understand. But I'm here to help, at least for now.
How do y'all go about your stealthy assault?
Do we have any rope or something we could scale the fence with? Does anybody have a grappling hook or some sort of item like that?
I see.
Because if not, then we might have to ram this gate and just shoot the door with a grenade. 'Cause-
Hey, bro, but do it stealthily, all right?
yeah, we're gonna have to forgo we'll use the stealth grenade.
Blow up the front door, but do it quietly.
Shut up!
I mean, do we have
What?
cutting tools? Anything? Like, is the gate... Can we look at the gate at least to see if it's... I mean, as dumb as it sounds, it's like the year 2576 or something like that. Can we... Is there, like, chain just gating the fence? Like,
No.
Or is it automated?
Can we
It's automated.
hack into it? Can Chaplin hack into it?
Possibly.
I have electronic tools. Could I approach the gate panel with my electronic tools and see if there's a HUD that I can access?
Mm-hmm.
Beat
This would be, as a matter of fact, this would be an easy check. So you get a +1 to it.
Oh.
Good thinking, Lincoln Mason. Comtech?
Comtech. +1.
Iona's going with Chaplin as he approaches the gate, just as we move up.
Do you want to push? Why is it giving you
yeah.
an option to push? That's odd.
Is it because I'm an android and I can't?
Ah, that's true. You can't push. You cannot push.
Can I roll one more because I didn't add the +1?
Yeah.
Let's go. This will be it. Don't worry. This is how dice work.
For sure, yeah.
But of course.
Never mind.
So,
It's impossible.
does anyone else want to try?
To hack the gate.
I also have a cutting torch, and I could try and cut the hinges off the gate or cut through it somehow.
I mean, I don't have any tools to do anything.
All right, if nobody else wants to do a comm tech. So,
Thinking if the android can't comtech it, then what hope is there?
so sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say I don't have any additional points in Comtech, but I have it on my skills.
Well, everyone has it on their skills.
I got it on my skills too.
I'll try, just in case. If that's alright.
Go for it. I just want to get the fuck out of here.
No.
All right. So well, I'm trying to send something to Joey.
Feel a pound in your chest.
All right, maybe the loud way is the way to go.
Yeah. So, your Comtech. So you're trying to get the gate to open, and something goes awry with it. The gate begins to open for you, Chaplain, and then all of a sudden it rapidly goes fast. So the gate goes into the compound wall. It's one solid gate. It goes into the wall, locks into the wall, and then goes into the other side of the wall and disappears when it opens. So it starts to open and then goes super fast and then stops halfway and makes a loud clang. And you hear a couple of voices from within. What the hell? What was that? What? And they approach the gate.
Well, I guess the art of surprise is no more.
I'm gonna run back to the APC.
I say we all get back to the NPC. If
Boy.
we have time to. I don't know how close these people are.
By the time you get to the APC, they will be at the opening of the gate. Let me check something.
Man, we've had some rough dice luck today.
I don't think
It's
this
been
is
bad.
It's been like that, like the whole, for the most part, the whole
No
one
success.
shot.
I rolled 3 6s and Dante still died.
Yeah.
Well, let's try and talk to these people from the safety of the APC. And if they want to get aggressive, we'll open this cannon up on them.
Yeah, so they approach the opening of the gate. You see 4 people carrying AK-47s, and they raise them, and we're going to enter initiative.
So we didn't get to the APC.
You're at the APC. You can enter the
Okay, we're not in
APC,
it,
you
though.
can use it as cover, or you can
Really?
be out in the open and
They're
shoot them
trying-
in the face.
We're trying to kill.
Can I? Sorry, go ahead.
They're trying like they're shooting at us right now, right?
They're about to. Depends. Y'all might get the jump on them. You know they're coming. This isn't like any kind of ambush or surprise or anything. You both pretty much scared the shit out of each other.
We can't reason with them.
So we're rolling initiative here.
Yeah, I'm gonna slap you guys on here. Oh, sorry, Dante's dead.
In all this time, since Dante's surgery and death and everything, has our stress reduced? The drive over here and all this debating and planning and voting.
On the drive, I'll give you a point of respite if you want to reduce one stress. That is a good point.
All right.
gonna take one stress down.
Yeah, that was a good while of rest. Alright, all of you attacking only these 4 poor insurgents. Just trying to do their job, really, you know?
Just being
Living life.
Insurgent degree. That's residency.
PhD in insurgency, dude.
Just a little terrorism, light terrorism.
A smidgen, just a small amount.
My extras were in terrorism. The rest of it were normal academics.
What is this? Yeah.
Got a BA in terrorism.
No, that's a minor. It's normal academics and a minor in terrorism.
All right. I don't know what symbol is on you for some reason, Mason. I'm trying to figure that out. Why are you frightened? I'm gonna ignore that for now. All right. Let's get us in the initiative here.
Yeah, if you right-click your tokens and hit the sword icon, you can put yourself in. Oh, you got it.
Why do I look like I'm on the verge of death?
I don't know why you have the frightened icon, to be honest. It might have been what we were fucking with earlier, but I don't see anything weird on your character shit either. Your character shit.
Be at 1.
It is.
What about the... Yeah, oh, no.
Yeah, that's weird. Everybody roll your initiative in the battle tracker. Let's get this party started.
Where do I find my initiative?
So in the cross swords on the top right for the battle, you'll see it. And you'll see a D20 die by your name. You just click on that.
Roll initiative.
That D20 is dead.
Beautiful.
What is the little fire icon when you right-click your token?
It's the
Top
torch. It's for games that involve torches. I shouldn't even have that on.
Module. Gotcha.
I mean, to me, it seems like a torch would actually be really useful.
Like a medieval torch?
Yeah. Oh, totally versus
One on flame.
Oh, that is.
Oh, yeah.
I made that with the wrong proportions, but oh well, it'll be better than it saying Dante. Thank you for that, Joey. Moving on. You're welcome. All right. Who's going first? Mason. Mason. So yeah, you're in the street of a residential area. The APC is open. Oh, well, I'll give Iona an opportunity to decide how the APC was stopped when you guys got out. What position was the APC? Keeping in mind that the door that lets you all out opens on the right-hand side.
I mean, I would assume I would have tried to turn it if I could, facing the gate.
Okay. So the door is open, facing the gate, and so the right side is facing the gate. You guys just got to the APC. You can go inside of it. You can use a move to go around it, or you can just start firing. Or what do you want to do?
Can I drop down and sort of scoot underneath the vehicle?
Well, actually, so the way these APCs and Alien are is there is like hardly any clearance really to fit underneath.
And you said it's like I can't really hide behind the door because the part that's open is facing fire, basically.
Yeah, you can get covered by going into the APC.
Or running around behind it, right?
Or running around it, yeah.
I'll run around it. I'll run kind of like towards the left back hand side, so that way I can like poke my head out of the back and shoot from the back.
Okay.
But I'll run around to the left hand side.
All right. And for the sake of argument, too, just for reference, I'm going to say the APC was put at a medium range. I might change that. I'm double checking right now. Okay, so you get cover behind the APC. What do you do next? Sorry, that's a fast action. Do you want to use slow action to attack or something else?
Yes, I wanna use slow action to pull out my full shot rifle. I'll go ahead and do that.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right, so you're going to take out your gun and move. Okay.
Do I press on my pulse rifle, or is that just like a move in itself, like pulling it out?
If you didn't have it at the ready, yeah, it would require an action to take it out. Drawing a weapon is a fast action.
It is an active, so I don't know if that...
Okay. Yeah, then we'll assume you probably had it around your neck and at the ready. So you move behind the APC, and you can go ahead and open fire at medium range. That's a -1 to your attack.
How would I do that?
Right-click on the item in your inventory, and just add that -1.
Oh, okay. Base modifier, gotcha.
There you go.
That's a success for 2 damage.
Nice.
I should have asked you before you shot, but double right click on the insurgent that you want to be shooting at. They're all kind of lined up shooting at you.
This guy looks up to no good.
All right, he takes 2 damage. It would help if I began combat too. There we go. All right. And in the combat tracker on the bottom, go ahead and hit the arrow to end your turn. Does it say end turn for you guys, or is it an arrow?
It says end turn, but it also has arrows. I just clicked on it.
Right on.
There's still the scary face next to me.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. That's weird.
What is that about?
Right.
What is this scary face?
Right. You gonna do something wrong, or what's going on? What are you doing?
Am I gonna do right or am I gonna do wrong?
Gonna go right or left?
Conflicted, but currently for my own survival. Who was the one who looks? Can I make some kind of skill check to check who might be the most potent when it comes to killing somebody?
I would say no.
All right.
It's all happening in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, then the closest person I can see, I am immediately taking my rifle and I am aiming down the sides. I might even drop down on the ground and I am immediately pulling and I'm shooting.
Okay, you're not moving, you said?
No.
All right, so you're gonna aim, essentially?
Yes.
All right,
Yeah.
so that's gonna be a +2 on your attack.
Do I add that to my base modifier?
Yeah, you get an additional two dice to roll if you aim.
Oh, 2 dice, not just a +2.
Yeah, that's what a +2 translates to. An additional 2d6.
Sorry, I'm reloading a whole new sheet. I apologize.
Idiot! Oh my god. Hey, success. 1 success, and that's all you need. I'm gonna remember this time. These guys, they don't. Don't have
And
armor.
then the damage, it just says 2.
Yeah, and that's
Is
what
that
you inflict.
automatic? Alright, cool.
Let's see, insurgent with. Yeah, no. All right. Which one were you targeting? Let me see here.
Yeah, as I said,
You
the
weren't
closest
targeting.
one.
They're all equally as close, so I need you to target one on the actual VTT. Ah, beautiful. 2 damage on him. All right, and in your turn, whenever you're ready.
That is it. Right before I end it, I go either aim for their knees or straight for the head. Any crucial points, don't forget. Keep the wind in mind as well. Isn't it like snowy outside as well, right?
It's cold, not quite snowing yet.
Okay. Keep that into attention.
On and off snow, you know.
Alright. That's it.
Yeah, Iona's up.
Iona.
Yeah, I think I was just gonna say, yeah, whatever you say, right? He's gonna like bar or like just full on charge into the APC, and I'm looking for the gun controls for the weaponry to operate.
Okay.
Whatever I think, whatever Iona would think would have good range for this. I assume the minigun for anti-personnel and
Yeah.
more people down at a high rate of speed.
That's a good assumption, yeah. Let me get the APC in here. I said it's at
Just,
577, yes. All right, let me.
I assume since he operates this, he would know.
Yes, and I'm gonna give you ownership to this real quick, cause so you can roll off of it. Coven, owner, save. So you'll see now under Alien RPG actors, you'll see Alien RPG vehicles, and then you'll see your M577. And in there you have the guns.
Oh, excellent.
Wow.
So I'm gonna run the, I assume 20mm Gatling gun is gonna be kind of what I'm looking for a little bit here.
Okay.
I don't know how many shots it has, but I assume I just get one shot with it. One round of shots.
It's full
How
auto.
does that work? Okay. Well, we're just going with it.
Okay, just go ahead and roll it.
Alright. No crew have been assigned, is what I received.
Are you kidding me? Assign crew. Let's see. This is new to me. Let's see.
I mean, I don't know if that would be an action on this turn or not, so I don't know if there's like my action would be getting in position to operate it or something.
You are assigned as the gunner.
Okay. Well, I'm taking a shot at the target that I've already marked, I think.
Okay. Oh, 1 success for 3 damage. As you unload on these guys, let's see, you're blue. You kind of start, you drag it and you start, and it like starts popping up the wall, and then you clip one of the insurgents that are in the opening of the gate.
Yeah, I think I'm used to driving, not so much shooting the equipment.
All right, and your turn.
I kind of miss a little bit.
6. So page 96 has the rules on full auto if you want to take a look at that.
Will do.
Of the core book, that is. Alright, my turn. What does Silva look like? Alright, Silva's gonna target somebody that's been shot. Do you? 2 successes. I will use the additional success for an additional point of damage. Which will drop him.
Phew.
All right. Next is Hammer. Hammer time.
All right. Well, I've been talking about holding this rocket launcher, but on my character sheet, it's on my inactive list. I don't know how to work this character sheet.
All right. So, yeah, you need to click on the icon, I believe. Let me just go to Hammer. All right, rocket launcher. So you only have 2 hands, so you got to pick. What are you making inactive? You've got a pulse rifle, a grenade launcher, and a smart gun is active right now. The arm at U1 grenade launcher is attached to your pulse rifle, though, I believe.
Right. So let's get rid of the armat.
Yeah, so right-clicking on the icon will make it active or inactive, whatever you like.
Okay.
Even
well,
stowing the smart gun is you swing the arm around and stow it on your pretty much on your back to make it inactive.
Yeah. So I'm talking about this M5 RPG launcher, and okay, there. Now it's in the active list, and then I just click on the name in order to do my ranged combat skill. Correct?
Yeah, just make your smart gun inactive, and then you'll just click on the rocket launcher when you're ready.
I've got the launcher in the active list, but I also have to take the smart gun off the active list.
Yep, you only got 2 hands.
You can only take so much from a, you know.
Well, let's see. Okay, right-clicking on active to take it off. Okay, so left-clicking on the launcher.
Look at all those times. Would you like to push?
Sure, why not?
Push it.
4 successes. So you have a hit and 3 stunts. What would you like to do?
Well, I'm sorry. I was targeting this green fella here.
Okay.
And I just wanted to blow them all up. I'm shooting at their feet, basically. Video games have taught me that's how you shoot a rocket launcher. And I just am trying to blow up the crowd of them.
Dance.
Yeah.
All right. So are you just going to use your stunts to do additional damage? Excuse me.
Yes.
Okay. So that is 5 damage with the hit plus 3. So 8 total damage on the one you're targeting. Who is this fella? And yeah, what does that look like as he gets fucking holy?
Him and the 2 guys on either side of him are all killed.
Oh, I'm sorry, using a grenade launcher, so that's a blast radius of 5 short range, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. Let's see. Let's see if they're all killed.
Kill
Well,
them.
yeah.
Do it.
Do it! Do it!
Do it
Come
now.
on, do it, kill me! Come on, do it!
I wish
Okay.
I didn't have that voice.
So I was gonna let this slide since we haven't been doing it, but after this we're gonna push this because I'm not gonna give any negatives. So if you're blowing something up, you don't want to be in short range. But I haven't been giving you the guys the negatives of medium range, even though I said they're at medium range. So after this, everybody make sure you put a -1 on your rolls for medium range. Moving on. So rocket launcher, they all suffer 4 damage. So that will kill the one you targeted. Oop. I'll wait for that to go away. Alright, and another one is knocked almost dead. And another one dies. 2 blow up. And another one gets blown back. And
Double
it's
kill.
smoking.
Multi-kill.
Alright.
Hell yeah.
Chaplain.
Hell yeah.
All right,
I turned to
Chaplin's not
talk to
necessarily-
Dante, but Dante's not there.
They're not anymore.
Chaplin does his killing on the surgical table, so he is going to run to the APC and take cover. That's his turn, and my turn.
Fucking hell. He's gonna stand up and start running probably. Let's see here. Yeah, he stands up and starts running out of sight. We will keep initiative here as the assault continues, and that will be it for his turn. As he runs out of the zone. Zmievieski.
Somebody wake up Hudson. Somebody wake up Hicks.
I'd give you another. I need another chip if I had one. That's good.
Did you say is there chip?
Poor guy's not getting any sleep.
Fuck is there for me to do here? He fucking ran away.
Slap him with the belt.
Devastated everyone.
Everyone, or just the first 4 people you met at the fucking boundary of the compound you are currently assaulting. There is a lot to do.
Everyone that's outside right now, I don't see no one. Fucking, I don't know Overwatch.
Stop shooting.
Alright, he overwatches and hoping that this insurgent that just got rocket launched maybe pokes his head back out. Mason.
Okay. So we've just gone past the first 4 guys, basically.
You cleared the guys that were impeding your way into the compound, essentially.
I guess I run from behind the car and just sort of run flat up against the initial wall that we took. Kind of keep my head around the corner to see, what's beyond the first wall.
Yeah, so you peek your head in and you see the inner wall, essentially, pretty much directly. I took my triangle away. I should probably have kept that. Let me draw it again. Let's see. The map is weird that I have as a reference. That's why I'm not just making it like a battle map, essentially. But let me draw this. Beautiful drawing that you will all surely be impressed by.
More than likely.
Ooh.
All right, so it won't let me draw little circles. Come on. Okay, so now you're looking in here, and there we go. So the little circle, you see 3 four-wheelers, essentially. The square, the outer square, appears to be a guard shack. and the square on the line is an inner gate. You see the man that was just blasted run into the guard tower.
So he ran into the guard tower. I'm sorry, you said that I did see other people, or I did not?
You did not. So the guard tower is a small shack with a pretty decent sized window on each side of it. Look like it could probably, if they were packed like sardines, hold 4 people. It's on the smaller side.
Do I grenade launch it? Do I take the softer approach?
I think you guys might be beyond soft approaches.
You want to borrow my rocket launcher?
I think...
Does rocket jumping work in the Aliens universe?
I think I'm gonna go crazy and I'm going to my fast move to equip my grenade launcher and then my slow to launch it.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure the grenade launcher is a part of your pulse rifle.
Is it?
I want to say without, yeah, like I said, a hammer.
Yeah, it's like a launcher on the underside of the rifle, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're gonna show me how this thing works, show me the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay, then I guess I just poke my body around real quick around the corner again and shoot off my grenade launcher to the guard shack.
All right, so that will be right-click your grenade launcher. Make sure you put a -1 in there.
-1 for base modifier.
Yes.
Alright.
Ooh,
Wee.
look at that.
That's a blast radius of 9. Jesus Christ.
Good lord.
I yeeted him.
So that's total 3 damage. Let's see. So we're getting into a lot of explosives. I'm gonna just read this out loud for posterity. The force of an explosion is measured in the blast power. For each person within short range of the blast when the detonation occurs, roll a number of base dice equal to the blast power. In this case, the blast power is represented by what it says for damage. For every success rolled, the victim suffers 1 point of damage. The roll cannot be pushed. Victims at engaged range from the detonation suffer 1 extra point of damage. Effect radius. Powerful charges with a blast power of 7 or more can harm people even at medium range. The blast power is then reduced by 6. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, really. If there are many people within medium range of the blast, the GM can simplify the process by rolling once and applying the result to all victims. A blast power of 9 from a fucking grenade launcher seems a lot, like a lot.
Well, it's a grenade launcher.
Yeah, those are like just like out of a little grenade launcher.
A little?
Yeah.
Like grenade.
It's a grenade.
Just
These
a
are
little-
science fiction future space grenades, Doc. Come on.
I mean, if you want to get hurt at medium range, I could make it happen.
Do it.
Do it. I'm just checking. I'm curious. Yeah, pulse rifles definitely include grenade launchers, and yeah, the blast is definitely fucking 9.
9 as in health?
No, as in the blast radius can damage people even at medium range, which would include normally Mason at this point. I'm not going to do that because we're all learning, but just remember, you use these and you're at medium. If you're at anything that's not long and you use these grenades, you could potentially be hurt as well. Moving on. You blast the guard tower. Yeah, let's see. I'll keep this in mind. The guy kind of ran in cover, so you're not really you can't really tell the effect if you incapacitated or not. But he was already hurting quite a bit from the previous explosion. All right, I think that is both your actions, eh?
A.
Go ahead and end your turn whenever you can. I think right is up next.
Alright, so technically there are 3 dead, incapacitated, and the only one left. Ugh. Right is gonna. No, they're gonna. I'm gonna shoot. Yeah. For sure. All right.
Okay.
Does what success?
Is that with a -1?
No.
Reroll.
Do I put it in my, if I right click and put a -1
Yeah.
in the modifier, or?
Yeah, exactly that. Even better. What's so that's a hit with 3 stunts. What do you want to use the stunts for?
Extra damage.
On what? What are you shooting at?
Sorry. This one. This man here.
Oh, he's dead.
All 4?
The 3 got blown up by a rocket launcher. The other just ran away and got hit with a grenade launcher. You don't know he's dead, but I just gave it away accidentally. But you don't see anybody right now. You ran into a guard tower that just got boomed. Guard tower is still standing though.
Then, I mean, so I didn't see the guy running away. I don't know that there's an existing person who's running off.
You saw this guy ran away. He caught up with Mason, who popped a grenade at him from her grenade launcher. And as he dove into the guard tower, the grenade hit right at his feet.
Okay. Could hurt. I think, based on right though, she'd at least use her scope. If I'm not immediately killing them, she would probably use her scope to try to see if they're dead or not, or if they made it out. But I guess it's not that serious if 3 out of 4 be dead.
Yeah, you don't see any moving people right now. No one in sight.
Right.
Just the gate and the half blown up guard tower.
Also, based on the way that the Marines have been treating her, she's just going to set a rifle on her back, her side, wherever it's resting, and hide behind a wall and wait.
Okay.
Just being like, hey, I'm stationary, I'm not trying to kill anybody. That's her turn.
I know. And we're about to wrap it up, guys. It's getting late.
I think Anna's still scanning with the turret at the moment. He's probably gonna find it down, move back outside with the rest of his team, try to take an observation of what's going on.
Okay. Mason just popped a grenade at the guard tower. You see that much.
Right. So I think Iona's going to go on Overwatch for the moment. He might move... Actually, he's going to move up at least to one of the pillars by the gate for some cover if he can.
Okay.
Just to take a look.
Okay. You're holding your Overwatch in what direction?
Whatever direction is the guard tower / building, if I can see that, if he saw that.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Silva would be up next. Silva's going to move into the compound and take Overwatch behind one of the four-wheelers aimed at the guard tower. Hammer.
No combatants visible.
Not at the moment.
Can you paint the picture? Can you give us this mental image? Or the map, whichever.
You're on your right-hand side. You're looking at a guard tower that just got blown a little bit up. On the right side of it, you see 3 ATVs. On the left side of it, you see another inner gate that leads to the actual estate. The rest of the area in here is just kind of snowy and quiet.
That gate is what range from me?
Medium.
What's on the other side of that gate?
The estate.
Can I shoot over the gate with a grenade? Get a little arc. Let's soften up the building itself. Knock on their door with a grenade.
Okay.
War crime number 3.
Here's I'm just gonna click on this M5 RPG launcher. That's beyond medium range, so no negative, right?
Beyond medium range would incur a -2. Long range would be a -2.
I don't know what range it is. So
the gate, as I said, the gate and the guard tower is medium range. So if you're going over that, then it'd be long range. So -2.
Okay.
Gonna give me a reroll.
Okay, so how do I do that?
You're gonna right click on the grenade launcher.
Right click, okay. It's -2.
Same result. All right, so a success with a stunt. You're shooting a building, so there's not really much to do with the stunt.
I directed at the door of the building.
Sure. Directed at where you imagine the door would be.
Yeah. And that'll be my turn.
Chaplain, what are you doing?
Scar, is the gate into the compound wide enough to drive the APC through now with these pyrotechnics?
No, it only opened halfway up.
Roger.
It sustained that RPG explosion quite well.
And from my observations when I went up to the gate and tried to open it, does it look like something you could drive a APC through, or is it like driving into a wall?
Probably not a wall. It'd be a gamble. It's just, like I said, it sustained a direct explosion from a grenade quite good. it seems it's reinforced in the manner that it's actually embedded into the wall. It goes into the wall, which it's halfway into it right now, giving it even probably more fortification.
So it's bent.
Okay,
I'm just thinking out loud.
Okay, I'll tell Mason, Sergeant Mason, I am disembarking to proceed into the compound, and then I will make my way out of the APC, and I will take cover, like, on the other side of the gate, looking into the compound, preparing to breach the compound next turn.
Okay.
So take cover is my slow action.
Copy that.
Well, end my turn.
Okay. There are 2 insurgents in the guard tower still alive. They both pop up from the windows. One's going to shoot at Silva, and one. Well, yeah.
Didn't you say Silva had Overwatch on the hotel?
She did. She did. One is, I think only Mason and Hammer are shooting and exposed right now, right? Or did someone else get out other than Silva? I think the rest of you are taking cover behind the gate.
Well, I moved up to the gate, but I was assuming that there was a pillar, the gate locked.
Yeah, you're like on the side of it.
For cover.
Yeah. Okay. One's Mason and 2 is Hammer, if they even make it that far. Silva gets the Overwatch.
And then I had Overwatch as well.
Oh, go ahead and roll then.
With a -1.
The -1. Thank you for reminding me too, actually. Well, she's actually short now. She's up on them.
That's why. Base. So you're adjusting the base modifier, right?
Correct.
With -1. Okay.
A success with a stunt. And I'll tell you right now, the additional, it's not necessary. They didn't have enough health to sustain anything other than that. So as they pop up, both you and Silva react immediately, pop them both in the head, and they drop.
Nice.
Damn.
Can I stunt it and say I shoot someone through the eye?
Sure.
I can't see him, but I just do it.
Get him.
All right, so the attacks on Mason and Hammer never happened. They both drop, and the yard is clear. Double check something, make sure I am not depriving you guys of anything. No, we can do our closer. All right, the yard is quiet again. You just see that laden snowdrifts everywhere in the yard. You continue on to the guard tower. You can open the gate from the guard tower, we'll say, to move this along and enter the house. The house is closed currently, and I just need an easy comtech roll from someone who's feeling bold.
I'm always
Chaplain.
feeling bold, but I don't even know.
You want me to do it? Let's see. Who has the best one? I'll do it. Alright. I got 4.
I got 0,
Do
brother.
it.
Do it. How Cronus
The
works
Android.
is driving it.
That's what you needed. That's what you needed. All right. You approach the door, and there's a domestic but fancy-looking security lock on the door. You quickly hack it and open the door and enter a foyer. Immediately, you see in the foyer before you 3 broken bodies are crumbled there. It appears as though the ribs had been crushed in. You look up and see that the walls here have been decorated with bullets, what appear to be bullet holes. There's a large room to your left where you hear kind of some scuffling around, and you hear some scuffling on the second floor as well. What do you all do?
I'll get on the contact and say, careful now. There's something inside.
I am just gonna hold back and cover flank.
I'm still holding my rifle in my hand. Anything else?
Is there a flashlight at the end of our rifle?
Yes. Well, it's actually on your armor.
Is it dark enough, or?
It is not lit in here.
Okay. So I'm gonna turn on my flashlight and start looking around the area.
Silva does the same, and she, with her rifle, opens the door to the that was to your left. It looks like it opens up into a kind of study. You see, she's immediately responded with gunfire that peppers the side of the door frame as she takes cover. She returns fire, and then you see her kind of lower her gun. You hear inside something close, and what sounds like something lock. Somebody just went into a hatch in the floor. All of a sudden, you hear an even louder commotion on the second floor above you. Let me turn this down. This might be a little loud. Sorry in advance. All of a sudden, you see something fall from the second floor balcony and crash into the floor right in front of you. It looks like it was an insurgent. You're not sure if the neck was broken before or after the fall, but he lies in a pool of spurting blood. You go upstairs to investigate the scene, and you find one guest bedroom where the bed frame and a dresser there has been completely smashed apart with another body of an insurgent. He has a few grenades on him and some other things that we'll distribute next time. You enter into the master bedroom and see just what looks like the remains of one chair. You look into the corner of this dimly lit room. You can't really see in here. It's particularly dark, with just the twilight coming from outside through partially open curtains. Using your flashlights, you kind of look around to see some kind of movement in the dark, and they finally drop on what appears to be Wojcik. Wojcik doesn't look too good, though. She is currently curled up on what appears to be a nest, if you will, of more dead insurgents. You see veins all over her body like spider webs across her slick and sweaty skin. Wojcik shakily stumbles to her feet and stares at you. You can only make out her silhouette and an eerie reflection coming out of her eyes. You know, kind of like when you shine on a dog or something, you only see the reflection of the back of the pupil.
Yes.
She looks at you all. I need some relief. And she charges at you.
How about a mustache?
And that's where we'll continue next time.
Ew!
Gross.
Gross.